Are you just going to tell us to go?
I don't need it.
Why just...
Welcome to the mainstream, where we talk and we laugh about life, love, and everything that we have. Tune in, sit back, and relax your mind. We're here to entertain, it's podcast time. We got stories to share and advice to give on how to be the best man that you can live. So come join the conversation, be a part of the team. Welcome to the mainstream, it's where you want to be.
Hello, and welcome back to the Mainstream Podcast. First time in the new year.
Let's go.
With IT problems.
Yeah, we're a little late. Sorry, IT problems. But anyways, I'm Ryan. We got Magic Mike, regular Mike. Josh is behind the computer. And with a special guest tonight, we got Austin.
Let's go.
From Skol Hop, a Viking podcast. Welcome to the studio, Austin.
Welcome.
It's good to have you guys.
It's great to have you, dude.
I just got to say, I think it is really cool that you guys do a Viking podcast on, like wars and ships and histories and stuff. I'm just kidding, folks.
Not quite.
It's a Viking football podcast.
Yeah.
So welcome to Bellevue, Iowa.
Thank you. I'm having a good time. Been here a little bit already. Been joking around with you guys a little bit. We're living through the technical difficulties, but we'll make it through.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're not having that type of stuff, maybe you're not trying hard enough, right? I mean, you got to try new things to adapt and move up and move on and do better things, and that's what we're trying to do here. And that's sometimes you have those difficulties.
It's a part of podcasting.
What, you don't agree with that?
No, it is. I'm laughing at him.
It has nothing to do with you.
But I agree. But, sometimes you got to look at where we started, where only two mics worked. Not down here in our first
And we were all
location.
sitting on each other's laps.
And we were all sitting on each other's laps, like closer than this.
Where was that at? Bellevue Big, right?
Yeah, I'm not
Big.
going to shout.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, Bellevue Big.
Well, no, they let us use their stuff. Props to them. Thank you.
It was the internet.
Unfortunately, it didn't work for what we were trying to do, and we had to adapt and overcome.
It was the internet.
I'm sure you guys have run into your own handful of small issues.
Every podcast has their own growth mentality. So yeah, we've had things where we've had to rethink how we do things, and it's all come out positive.
Yeah, dude,
I have noticed you guys did have to rearrange here a little bit. I think this table is normally turned the other way. And
Yeah,
we're trying some new camera angles.
Trying some new stuff, new year.
All kinds of stuff like that.
Josh got a little froggy the other day.
Hey, that's
and,
fine.
Basically, we all got a picture, and it was like, here's our new studio. And we're like, all right, cool, man.
I liked it. What's nice is we got that sign, and now you can see that sign, because before in the setup we didn't really have a camera view to put in a decent spot. We could have put it over here, but then it was behind tables.
I like the idea above Ryan's head as a gong.
Yeah, that was a very good idea.
Still reach it.
Oh, it can still go. Still gongs.
Yeah, we still gong. So, Austin.
yes.
What?
Yeah, we still gong.
Yeah, we gong.
Everybody won gong tonight.
So what? Tell me a little more about Skol Hop. Like, what got you into it? Unfortunately, your partner, your co-host, couldn't make it.
Yep.
But one's better than none.
Yeah.
But what got you into it? What kicked off podcasting for you?
So I'm a huge Vikings fan, and I'm a huge Vikings fan really because my co-host, Evan, he's a huge Vikings fan. I'm born and raised in Iowa.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
From what
On the
which
Vikings thing,
town?
not the Iowa thing.
Bettendorf.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, familiar.
And Evan and his family, they're native Minnesotans. So I think we were second or third grade. Evan and his family moved from Minnesota to Iowa to Bettendorf, and we met in church and we became fast friends. And then on Sundays we'd go to church, and then every week one of us would go to the other one's house. And then during football season, it just ended that I would go to his house in the afternoons, and hey, the Vikings were on. And as a second or third grader, who my family, they're not huge football fans.
Mm-hmm.
No, they like it, but there's no diehard team that I was supposed to be born into. And the Vikings just took my heart right there. Dante Culpepper, Randy Moss, all those great
Chris Carter.
That was prime time for you to join in and start watching too.
Yeah.
That's that's like Iowa and Bulls fans. Like a lot of them my age are just started to watch the Bulls because of Michael Jordan, and now they're just all Bulls fans. They don't really talk about how much they're Bulls fans now, but
well, there's not much.
that's how it
started.
started. That's why there's so many Bulls fans here. I think
People
anyway.
follow the NBA.
Yeah, absolutely. They do.
Just the WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad that they keep losing
They actually
money.
just talked about that on a podcast. I guess the NBA numbers are way down. Way down.
Yeah, they're down. They're down. If you look a little further into it, I am a big NBA fan. If you look a little further into it, it's basically because of the streaming services.
But they said
nothing
that-
is on live on national TV anymore. You have to go on certain apps, and like
Right.
you can buy the NBA app and you can get every single game, but it's expensive,
Right.
just like the NFL.
I think the numbers prove, though, that this was the most watch opening night this year that they've had in years.
For basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people still tune in to watch. I mean, the Christmas games got over. I mean, it does not compete with the NFL. That's the number one sport in America, obviously. But like, it's still got 7-8 million views. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, but the NFL games that happened on Christmas
Yeah.
were like 30 million
Yeah.
views.
But like, also, this was the first year that there were Christmas games, right? So I mean, like, that's gonna contribute. I'm by no means saying the NBA is bigger than the NFL because that is just not true, right? But I think there's still a lot of people that follow. I mean, the game just isn't what it is, and everybody's like, oh, it's, they break the rules all the time. There's travel and this and that. Those people are the most athletic people in the fucking world. So, like, I mean, you can argue it if you want, but
That's for an NBA podcast.
Yeah.
but. All right.
We'll have one of them.
I bet.
I don't know how many Iowa-based, it doesn't have to be Iowa-based, but Iowa-based NBA podcasts there are. I think we're one
We should
of the
start
few.
one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys would love that.
I'll talk NBA. I don't know new NBA, but I'll talk 90s and 2000s NBA all day.
What's that podcast called? The Hardcourt.
Yeah. Hardwood.
Hardwood. Hardwood.
Even better. But I was gonna say on your streaming deal. So to watch the college football playoffs, it's all been on ESPN. I don't have cable, so I downloaded ESPN Plus app and paid for a month of it. You can't even watch them on there. You have to
Buy
'cause
Hulu
Disney
Plus
bought
and Disney.
ESPN, so you have to go to Disney and get their big, huge package.
Yep.
What a crock.
Yeah.
So I said,
It is.
I spent 2 days in the bar down the street just so I could watch college football.
I mean, I don't want to add up my subscriptions, but
He was drinking.
I can tell you we have
No.
Netflix,
I'm kidding.
HBO, Hulu, Disney, Netflix, YouTube TV, Amazon Prime. We have them all.
Yeah, so
besides
do we.
Peacock and like Paramount.
No, we have Peacock because it's like the cheapest fucking one you can have. It's
Yeah.
like $3 a month.
But I don't know. Cable is actually with us, just in a different form. Like when streaming came out, I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is a cheap way to watch TV, and this is awesome." YouTube
Not
TV
anymore.
was like, Josh, what did you say YouTube TV was? Right
Now.
when it originally started, $35.
couldn't
My wife asked me like every goddamn month, "Are we still using YouTube TV?" It's like that's the only thing I watch, so yeah. But now it's $85.
So Minnesota Vikings. How many times you been to the new stadium?
U.S. Bank. Oh man, 5 or 6.
That
I
place
think?
is huge.
Yeah,
I've been there
it's-
one time.
It's amazing.
huge.
I've heard obviously from Vikings fans, it's awesome. I have a friend who just went. He's a Bears fan. He went to the Monday Night Football game a few weeks ago, and he said it was awesome. A night game at U.S. Bank Stadium is like the best thing you can.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, in that one they had like Vanilla Ice. They wore the
Yeah.
Winter Warrior jerseys.
Yep.
And,
Nice.
they do it right up there.
What did you think of those all whites?
I like them. I wouldn't want them to be the normal everyday uniform,
Yeah.
but every once in a while, I think they're clean. They're nice.
They had a white helmet.
For the first
You think it would have popped better if they had all the purple helmets, or no?
I think it would have looked terrible with
Yeah.
the
Think so?
purple helmets. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean they do occasionally do white on white with the purple helmets.
Do they?
And it's fine. I mean, I think that's what they're supposed to be wearing this week against the Lions, but I don't know.
Okay, so who's better, prime Randy Moss on the Vikings or Jay Jetta?
Oh man.
Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson's making that question difficult to answer right now.
Really?
It's got to be Moss right now. It has to be because he still holds all the records and everything like that. But Jefferson's coming. He's broken a few of the records. He'll be a Viking longer than Randy Moss was a Viking because he just kind of pouted his way out and went to Oakland. But yeah, I mean hot take. I don't even think Randy Moss is the best Viking wide receiver in the history of the
Who
team.
would you take, Chris Carter?
Chris Carter.
Really?
Yeah, as far as Vikings careers go,
Yeah.
it's Chris Carter by a mile.
Yeah,
Warren Moon.
like career, not talent wise, but like,
Who's the best quarterback? Warren Moon.
Man, I mean, you got to start with Fran Tarkenton.
well,
Fran Tarkenton.
Yeah.
okay.
Not that any of us in this room ever saw him play.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. To be honest, Austin.
Yeah, I have no answer.
He was
right over my
he
head.
was the first like mobile quarterback back in the 60s and 70s. I
Really?
think he started all 4 of the Vikings Super Bowls. Maybe I think there might have been one. I think Kramer started one. But yeah, Fran Tarkenton, he was the first best quarterback for the Vikings.
Huh.
Hall of
I
Fame.
don't.
Yeah, they've had a lot of. I've always felt like the Vikings have had quarterbacks that were good but can never push them to the next level.
So Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins-esque, right? Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins is. I've always said that Phillip Rivers was another one. Not on the Vikings, clearly, but that type of quarterback that was good but not able to push them.
Yeah, this is not Vikings, but you said Rivers, and like, dude, you ever see his trash talking videos?
Oh, yeah, dude,
or
it's
like he
terrible.
doesn't cuss,
It's
so he just it's hilarious, dude. It's
terrible.
fucking awesome. A guy that can abuse you with words that doesn't have to be vulgar is
He's the biggest
Very,
crybaby
very
in
good.
the NFL.
Well, he's not in the NFL.
Or
Yeah.
was the biggest crybaby.
yeah.
in
Get
the
it
NFL.
right if you're gonna talk shit.
Do you miss Kirk Cousins?
No. I didn't hate him when he was on the team, but I mean, once he signed with Atlanta, I immediately was like, all right, they're gonna draft a rookie. I had no idea Sam Darnold would turn out the way he is.
Nobody did.
Yeah,
That's
Pro
kinda come
Bowler.
out of
year
nowhere.
7.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
year 7 come up.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure J.J. McCarthy is going to be the answer either.
I don't know. This is a big pivotal decision the Vikings have here this offseason.
What do you want them to do?
So my official take is, as of this moment, I want them to franchise tag Sam Darnold, give him a good payday for 1 year, and then give J.J. McCarthy the chance to be healthy because he's been injured all year.
Right.
Yeah.
So give him the chance to be healthy, still practice, still be in the meeting rooms, not rehabbing, but still learning, have his true, red shirt year, kind of like Pat Mahomes had with Alex Smith in Kansas City. JJ hasn't gotten that because he's been, rehabbing. Maybe he has a little bit, but it's not been the same. So give JJ a true red shirt backup year to be healthy, and then maybe after one franchise year with Sam Darnold, you'll know way more about JJ McCarthy. The coaches and GM, they'll know way more, and they'll be able to say, like, okay, we can roll with JJ McCarthy, or no, we got to bite the bullet and give Sam Darnold the 5-year, $200 million, whatever it is, contract and roll with him because it obviously works.
Right.
So
So
you say- go ahead.
I'm a Bear fan, so I hope everything you guys do just destroys it. But
Well, the Bears have been really good at destroying themselves the last handful of years. So.
no, longer than that, since 1986.
So that's like the team my family follows, and like I'm not following that. No offense,
Dude.
So like I just never became a fan of it. I didn't want to be a fan. No offense, Mike. Losers.
I'm cursed, bro.
Yeah.
Cubs,
yeah.
Bears,
You guys,
Blackhawks,
Cubs
won.
Cubs
Bulls,
won. The Blackhawks
Iowa.
won.
Yeah,
I mean,
Blackhawks.
Yeah, for 10 years now we're the worst fucking team in the NHL.
Yeah, but that happens a lot.
and it
That
happened
happens
for a
lot.
couple years.
Yeah,
The Bulls have been nothing since Derrick Rose.
yeah, and didn't really
And
even
he
go
was
anywhere
kind of a
besides the
flop.
finals.
Well, he was made of glass.
Well, that's what I mean. He couldn't,
Well, just
couldn't
the
cut
way he
without getting
played
hurt.
made his body that way. He was very forceful when he didn't need to be.
MVP, right?
It's kind
I
of
mean-
like Ja Morant. Like he came out earlier this year and he's like, I'm not gonna dunk because every time I dunk, he dunks like Derrick Rose
Right.
used to dunk, and he's like, I'm not gonna dunk because every time I go up and throw my body at the rim, someone just pushes me and I don't get the foul. And I fucking land on my hips or I land somewhere.
Nah, dude, I'm cursed.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
are.
cursed with loser.
That's all right.
So-
I'll take a few more losing seasons from the Bears. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're close. I don't.
You don't even have the head coach right now.
You're not close.
That's like a fucking Nebraska fan saying, we're almost there in the Big Ten.
The only thing you're fighting for is the first round draft pick, my friend.
We got one. I
panned out great.
still am not sure on Caleb Williams being the answer. I would have loved to see him keep Justin Fields, personally, but
They're about the same though, right?
mm-mm.
No.
No. I mean, I guess they both hold on to the ball for too long.
There's no such thing as too long when you're with the Bears. It's just snap tackled.
Yep.
So Austin, you said franchise tag. Now explain that to me. So he doesn't have the power to be like, no, I don't want your tag.
All right. So some players, their contract allows them, if they negotiate it when they sign the contract, allows them to not be franchise tagged.
Yeah.
But the franchise tag, if you don't know what it is, basically the team, if they've got a player whose contract is going to be up, there's like a 2-week period that they can decide, hey, you're not agreeing to a contract or we don't want to lock you up long term. We're going to franchise tag you, which essentially is a 1-year contract that guarantees that player a bunch of money. Basically, like the average of like the top 5 players at his position that season gives him that much money guaranteed for 1 year. It's just players don't like it because NFL players that get hurt all the time. Look at JJ
Well, that's what I'm
McCarthy.
saying. It's like, why would I want to sign that as a player,
Mhm.
especially someone that's been in the league 7 years? It's obviously, like, hey, look at me now, right? I did everything I needed to be to prepare myself to be ready for this season, and I'm doing that at the top level of the NFL. like I need to get paid.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who's to say it ain't a fluke? I mean, Sam Darnold hasn't proven shit except this year.
Well, that's the thing too. I think Sam Darnold almost needs the way it's looking right now. He hasn't proven anything otherwise. Sam Darnold almost needs the Vikings and Kevin O'Connell, the head coach, as much as the Vikings need a good starter.
Well, and that's usually how it works when you win in football, right? Like, it's very clear that if you have an incompetent coach, like even if your players are good, they're not going to be good. I would say that's probably happening with the Bears this season. I don't follow it very long. I believe Caleb Williams is probably a pretty good quarterback
We
if
need
he
a
has the
coach.
pieces. That's what I'm saying. Is like
But here's
Sam
the deal.
Darnold finally got his chance and finally got a competent coach and a competent football team. Like, this is what he can do under that, because he wasn't bad in
Right.
college when he had a good team.
But
Well,
here's
he's the third overall pick. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the deal with the Bears. So what was proven towards the end is that actually our head coach was a very good defensive coach, because towards the end of the year, since he's been fired, our defense has been
Sucked.
absolute shit. And the defensive coordinator should not have a job. So I think I don't necessarily think it's the players. I mean, if you look at it on paper, how good is our wide receiver room? I mean,
It
the
should be
Bears,
great.
right?
Yeah.
And we don't utilize arguably what could be one of the best tight ends in the NFL, and Cole Kmet. I mean, that he's good.
Yeah.
He's not a George Kittle. He's not a Travis Kelce, but he's a good tight end. He's sufficient enough to be a good tight end.
Yeah.
We don't use him. Much like Iowa, we don't use Luke Lachey. We don't. I mean, what are we doing? We're tight end you. In past 2 years, we haven't fucking look at
Honestly.
Laporta's senior year. We
Yeah.
didn't use him at all.
Right. And now he's one of the best in the league.
Yep.
It's so coaching. It starts with coaching, right? And I think Minnesota's finally found a coach.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think Kevin O'Connell, for Vikings fans, this might be a hot topic, but I think he's already first or second best coach in Vikings history, which is saying something because there's some pretty good ones.
Right.
Is he your favorite?
So far, I mean, I really like him. I don't know who I would take over him right now. You look across the league. I mean, Andy Reid, obviously, he's amazing.
But he's got pretty good,
That's the thing.
squad too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
Andy
like,
Reid might be the best coach in NFL history.
Yeah, I think he's the only coach to take multiple teams to
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
I would take him over Bill Belichick all day.
Yeah. Well, and Bill Belichick, look what he did
Yeah.
after Tom Brady retired
Right.
or left.
Go Tar Heels.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I seen a funny picture of him standing. They photoshopped his face on a guy without a shirt on, and it was next to a college girl with a UNC shirt on. He goes, "Hey, look at Bill Belichick partying with his girlfriend."
Yeah, no shit. Dude, good for him though. I ain't gonna diss him for that, dude. If you got it, you might as well
Right.
fucking do it.
I think the Vikings' best quarterback ever was Brett Favre.
For that 1 year, it's hard to beat.
I mean, he was. Yeah.
Although
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
But the thing is, that Favre year for the Vikings was amazing. He set a lot of team records. Sam Darnold is having a very similar season
Right.
to what Brett Favre had with the Vikings.
Is he having? The only NFL news I get is off another podcast I listen to at Barstool, and like,
If it's not the Skol Hop, you don't need to listen to it.
okay, perfect. I will start
kidding.
logging on the Skol Hop.
But
and
you
listen
have
all
to
your-
look at it as like, so with the wide receiver room that the Vikings have, if a quarterback has time, I mean, you watch Kirk Cousins do it. I watch Sam Darnold do it. They just throw it up in the air to say, Justin Jefferson, go fucking catch it. I mean, I'm
Burrow.
just gonna-
Joe
He's
Burrow
out
does the
there
same thing.
somewhere.
Yeah, Kirk
the
Cousins did it all the time.
What
He'd
was
throw it
the,
up, and I'd literally be watching the game. I'm like, where is he throwing? And all of a sudden, Justin Jefferson would catch it. I'm
Throw
like,
it as hard and as far as you can.
Joe Burrow does that, and he's having an MVP season.
Well, that's why Dante Culpepper was so good for those years. You're kind of throwing some shade at Culpepper in an email.
I
the other
was.
day. But Culpepper,
No,
he was
it's because of the
dynamite.
draft topic. You're not going to pick him. I know you're not.
Hey, you don't know what
I hope you do, dude.
You're going to lose.
That's all right. That's all right. But anyways, Culpepper was so good mostly because Randy Moss was there. I mean,
Right.
When
Yeah,
you
he
have one of the
just-
greatest of all time.
Close his eyes and say, "Fuck it, Randy's out there somewhere."
Okay, so you say you put Carter above Moss, but then you just said Moss is one of the greatest of all time. So you think Carter's better than if you're doing an all-time list, putting Carter up, not Vikings, but all-time?
Yeah, I mean, that's close because Randy obviously
Went
had
other places too.
had a great career
Yeah.
outside of Minnesota. I just think in purple, Chris Carter is the
Right.
best wide receiver.
Chris Carter was a hell of a receiver.
Yeah, and so long too.
They
over
were all having
10,
so
11
much fun
years.
during those times.
Minnesota's had a few Iowa boys. Chad Greenway played there.
Yeah, he
Um,
10, 11 seasons only with Minnesota.
Minnesota.
That's awesome.
I mean, TJ Hawkinson's
TJ
a
was-
current
yeah.
Viking. There's been a few like fringe, Sean Prater was a cornerback. He played for Iowa, but
Yep.
he also played for Minnesota.
Yep.
There's been a few. Benny Sapp back in the
Yep.
day, like 09.
Benny Sapp.
Yeah.
Well, and I went to UNI too, so Benny
Oh.
Sapp spent at least a year in Northern Iowa too. So
Yeah.
that's a name for whatever dumb reason I'll never forget.
I mean, at the time when TJ Hawk was traded to Minnesota, I was like, what are they doing trading him? But then they get Sam Laporta, and I'm like, okay, I understand.
Well, that worked out really well for the Lions too.
definitely
that
did.
Hawkinson trade. They got a lot of capital, and then they still
Ended
went
up with
in the
another
next
Iowa
draft.
tight end.
Mhm.
Let's go. Tight end you.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
Formerly, maybe current. I don't know.
I think we
don't
still.
know.
I mean, I
Who
don't
would
know.
be ahead of us?
TBD.
I mean, back in the day, Miami, Notre Dame's put out some good fucking tight ends too.
Yeah.
But-
But what about let me see, currently?
Current, I don't.
Gotta be us, right?
You know, Michigan's put out some good tight ends too, but they don't play in the NFL. I don't know, like Jake Butt. Jake Butt was.
He
a
just
hell
got
of a tight end.
injured.
He's injured.
Yeah, I mean, that's what derailed his career was injury. Otherwise, he was really good.
Yeah, I mean, but where do they? You don't see him. What's his name that plays for the Raiders? Is he on the Raiders? Tight end from Georgia last year, Bo Bowers or whatever.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers.
Brock.
Yeah.
I mean, Georgia put out a good tight end.
He's really fucking good too.
He is. Not the Denver Broncos.
Leave my Broncos alone. It's a rebuilding year.
Hey,
They've done
To rebuild
much
you.
better this year than I
Yeah.
thought they were going to.
Yeah.
So I think they got to win and they'll make it in.
Yeah,
The
That's all they
Broncos
They have
always.
rookie quarterback
Did
too, right? They have
clinch?
Nix.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bo
Nix.
Nix, he's a stud.
The Broncos always have
And
a
Sean
little
Payton at coaching.
a little place
hate
in my
Sean
heart.
Payton.
I love Demarius.
Headhunters back on the defense.
I
Go get
love
'em.
Demarius Thomas. Demarius Thomas was one of my favorite wide receivers when he played.
88.
So they always have a little place in my heart for Demarius Thomas.
Yeah.
And then obviously tragically passed away.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
R.I.P. I was gonna say earlier too, Paris up to Randy Moss. He's going through some shit too.
Oh
He
yeah,
is.
it sounds like he's out of the woods on that too.
Good.
Well,
That's good.
Yeah, but still scary.
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He was pretty secretive about that at first too.
You can always tell with
rightfully
those people
so.
on TV though, you can tell that they're getting skinnier and hey, what's going on there? But I don't know.
I'm definitely healthy.
Some of my favorite things are the food Snapchats that you send. I'm like, oh boy, I can feed my whole family. I think.
I ate a whole pack of bacon the other day. Ended up with gout. I don't understand.
No,
Dude, the
that's
last
only
time
the
I had
chicken,
gout-
brother.
It lasted 2 days. Weirdest shit ever.
I noticed you still have your cowboy boots.
That's
on. I'm
'cause-
a little
so-
upset about that.
So really,
What?
you thought it was Panda Express that did it.
Yeah.
So really, no. Panda Express is just gout for 2 days.
I
Whole
don't
pack
know.
of bacon's gout for months.
But I had Panda Express one time and I had gout for 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
I don't
I
think
don't
it
know,
has
dude.
anything to do with what you're eating.
I don't have. a
Oh
clue.
yeah, it absolutely is.
I think it can. I think there's also other things that are indicators if
Like
you
what,
Google
Mike?
it.
Like what, Mike?
I'm
Like what,
not
Mike?
saying it.
Yeah, Mike, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Welcome
Google
to the
says
Mainstream
if you're
Podcast where we fight each other and ruin our set.
It's been fun, guys. I'll see you later.
Royal Rumble.
I'd like to thank Good Boy Vodka for this bottle of vodka that I'm going to hook Mike with.
I just said Google it. You took it to the extreme.
Ryan, I'm just gonna say it's the food.
Your
Yeah,
uric
I
acid.
agree. It is
acid time.
definitely probably the food driving multiple factors. Anywho, this isn't the Let's Diagnose Ryan Reed and his medical issues podcast.
No, we're actually going to go into our sip and savor segment.
That's what I was just going to segue you into. Mike, what are we drinking tonight?
We're drinking it's the CEO of Good Boy Vodka, Alex Pratt's favorite. It is Good Boy Vodka, pineapple juice, and Red Bull. Red Bull at 8:30 at night should keep you.
Oh fuck, I didn't even
keep
think of
us-
that.
You ever had Red Bull? I just had my first Red Bull. We were up all night. I had Red Bull. You want
Red
to try
Bull,
Red Bull?
really
Wanna
like
go
Red
get
Bull.
another Red Bull? I really like Red Bull.
Yeah, it's called a Fast Boy.
Cheers.
I think you gotta like pineapple, but
Cheers,
yeah,
boys.
let's
We
cheers
can-
that up.
Happy
We
New
can say
Year's,
Skol.
boys.
Happy New Year's.
Skol.
Oh yeah, skull.
Are you going to clink?
I can't reach.
How do I?
Skol.
What is? That's the chant, right?
Skull.
Yeah, Skol.
How is it? What, you just say skull.
Yeah, you just.
Do you do it a certain way, like skull?
So all right,
They
hold
beat this big
how do you
ass-
do it at a game when
they
you're
beat this
at U.S.
big-ass
Bank
drum.
Stadium?
They go. Skull.
on. Oh wait, here we go. Well, it's two.
Chip
It's
the
like-
paint.
Skol. What do you?
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
So it's. I think it's kind of cheesy.
Okay.
First off,
It's like
All right.
when the Vikings were rowing a ship way back in the day. You're
Okay.
kind of like
well,
that.
that ain't cheesy. That's
It's like a war chant.
The only place I think it's not cheesy is when I'm in the stadium, which 4, 5, 6 times.
Don't kid. He does it in his living room too.
I do not. Yeah,
He's got a
do it if
drum
you
in the
want.
corner.
Okay, Austin.
I thought you said you were a real Viking fan.
No, but it's really cool. So at the stadium, they right before kickoff, they make it the whole thing. They have this guy with this huge person-sized drum. They just doom, and everybody goes Skol, and it starts off slow, and it gets louder and faster and louder and faster until it culminates with. Usually they pick a celebrity or somebody important to the team to blow the Galler horn, which is just this like 12-foot long horn.
Ricola.
And it's just this bass that blows through the stadium, and it's awesome. And then they do kick off, and
That would be really cool.
it's goosebumps. But if you're not at the stadium, if you're standing next to your couch in my basement and going Skol, it's kind of cheesy.
I
But
feel like Austin's talking from
Everybody's like,
experience here,
What's wrong
but
with this guy?
that's awesome.
But mostly it's when you
grew
toast.
up, growing up, going to Evan's house, that's what you guys did, though, right?
You know,
Watching the
I don't
Vikings.
know when Skol became.
No,
like,
That's what I was thinking.
I want to say it was like
when the year that
2012-ish,
the year that
something like
that.
Stephon Diggs had that catch.
Well, yeah.
That was the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't heard much of it. I have some die-hard Vikings fans that they fucking better come out on January 18th. If not, I'm gonna fucking drag them out by their ear.
Steve Ruff.
Yeah, and Wade Borman.
You've been
And
called out.
what's Kelly McComey? He's a big Vikings fan too. So those guys better be there. But I don't ever remember them saying that until recently.
Right.
So there was a specific year, and it was something like 12, 15, something like that, that I think it's like the Icelandic soccer team, like their country soccer team. They've been doing that doom, doom, Skol, that chant before games forever. And, like, it's no secret. The Vikings, like, they invited that team to come and teach everybody that, and they stole it. But they
Yeah.
adopted it
Borrow.
for
Or
the,
not
the
borrow, but they-
Vikings.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to ask permission for that type
Yeah,
of shit.
yeah.
But like,
So the fight song has always been Skol Viking. So every
Yeah.
time they score, they sing the. I think it's awesome, but every
Let's
team
hear
has a
it.
cheese. I'm not saying. It.
we'll throw that in. We'll throw that
yeah,
in.
find it. You
So
can find it.
anyway, back to the drink here. I think it's good.
Oh, sorry.
It's a nice,
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, you're good. It's a nice
I thought we
twist.
already reviewed it.
We didn't. Nobody said a word except for Skull.
Sorry.
My bad.
No, we're getting fucking.
It's really
hey,
fucking
I'm getting
good.
ingrained in football right now.
Once I stirred it, it was delicious.
Yeah, Red Bull. The Red Bull actually adds a different.
Fruit at the bottom, waiting to be
Kinda.
stirred.
Yeah, it kind of does. I was trying to figure. I can definitely taste the pineapple,
The
obviously.
vodka Red
Yeah.
Bull is delicious.
And you can
just
definitely taste
splash
the
a
Red
little
Bull.
fruit
Like
in it.
Might-
I'm already feeling my heart pumping out of my chest.
Might make the missuses happy later. Pineapple? Anybody?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean?
What are you saying here?
What do you mean, blonde beard?
What do you mean?
It's a
Your beard is blonde.
fuck you. I mean, it's a proven fact. You can Google this one too if you want. If you eat pineapple,
We
your
know.
jizz is supposed to taste like pineapple, guys.
Mike knows.
Now, do you, Mike?
No. You caught me.
Well, whatever you're into, brother.
Wouldn't expect anything less from a Bears fan.
Yeah. What do you know there, blonde beard?
Dude, I'm not getting into it.
I know you're not going to get into it.
You're picking fights with everybody today.
Yeah.
Who, me?
He's got something going on,
Dude,
man.
it's been all week, bro. Don't let it fool you.
Oh.
It's just always fun, man.
He gets It's because Christmas is past,
Yeah.
and he fucking hates the cold. He's like
Oh.
ready for summer, so now he's just gonna be a grumpy asshole for the next 2 months.
There's no grumpy about me.
Right.
You're wearing a.
Where's
Bears
that button? Bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
jersey? Oh, I heard that. Was it last episode that somebody dropped that one? It's like, oh,
Nobody dropped
Said
it.
get it off.
Our computer did it.
Damn.
oh. Speaking of last episode, I think did you not promise to buy everybody a beer at the live event? Like 2 minutes into the episode, it was like, yeah, no.
I said you could buy us a beer.
Oh, that's what you.
Well, if you're gonna,
Race car parts
if you're
are
gonna,
expensive.
if you're
I'm tell
gonna,
you this. That was worse than what I.
I know.
That was
I'm trying to move past it, Mike.
That was great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get banned from every social media platform.
I was not here.
Bruh, hit that button.
That's the one I wanted.
Why are they so close to each other?
You're
on the
fucking.
board?
Where's Note? Somebody call Notesy. This guy, you're gone.
Oh, that hurts to laugh at that one.
We at the Mainstream Podcast would like to apologize to
Well,
our
if you are going
listeners.
to buy beer, buy the beer that they're going to have for us, that they're going to make for us.
Yeah, we're still figuring that out.
Oh, sorry. I thought we had to figure it out.
I thought we.
No, I sent a message
This is
today.
a nice day in here.
Yeah.
What?
We got to figure it out in 2025, guys.
Yeah, we got our shit together.
Oh no.
I sent a message saying I just texted him and I said what I said. Like, I want to know what, give me another option. And you guys were all like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, no, we didn't have it figured out. We kind of did.
Yeah, I thought we all voted in the flavor we wanted.
I don't really care.
Anyways.
I'll probably
When
be
did-
drinking Good Boys.
When did you guys start the Skol Hop?
So we started, I think May of 23 was our first episode.
May of 23.
Yeah.
So you've been going about
Damn, you're doing it a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, almost 2 years coming up.
Almost. So we did like one episode, May, one in June, one in July, and then once the season started, 23 season, then we went weekly every week.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. I think this most recent episode was 73.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. So
Getting there, baby.
We started off once every other week.
okay.
And then ever since, I think,
Ever since we had the new studio,
I think since we came back from our break after the 4th, we went one a week.
I think ever since I started, it's been one a week.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was our break.
Well, we figured out how to like record and chop it up and put it out, so we can. We're actually in the studio bi-weekly, but it seems like we're here weekly.
Sometimes weekly.
Yeah.
Sometimes depends.
It's been
depends.
weekly lately.
Depends if we have anything in the
the chamber.
tank. Yeah, for waiting. But anyways, to top off to our sip and savor.
The longest sip and savor ever.
No, because we need to give a shout out to Van's Liquor Store, our sponsor, Vans.
Oh, yeah.
What do I have? Something in my nose?
Oh, I mean, I'm not trying to say it out loud, brother.
Anyways,
I'm tapping my nose like.
shout out to Van's Liquor in East Dubuque on. Say it with
Did I
me.
get it?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Austin had
yeah,
it.
guys,
Let's go.
Go stop by Vans. Tell them the Mainstream sent you, and if you're gonna get anything, we highly recommend some Good Boy
Good
vodka
Boy.
products.
Good boy vodka.
Their
Check.
teas are delicious. I wish I wasn't in dry January, but I am. So I'll just have to keep drinking them after. It's a sip, guys. Calm down.
Oh,
What?
I gotta sober up before race season starts.
When does that start?
you act like you're
April.
a drunk.
No, we drink every weekend, 2 days a week.
In what? Race
Race
season?
season.
No, but I'm saying right now you act like you're a drunk.
What?
You
Why-
drink maybe what? Once a week?
Why don't you just not drink in race season?
Oh, there's an
What's
idea.
wrong with you?
I mean, nothing,
What's the
but
fun
I
in
feel
that?
like it's probably the best
nothing-
time to not drink.
Nothing tastes better after racing than an ice cold twisted tea
Oh,
or
no,
a
I
Good
think
Boy
I think
tea.
what you meant to say was an ice cold
John
Good
Daly.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good Boy, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
yeah, it's good.
Teed up.
Here's
rip
a
it,
quick
rip it.
word from our sponsor, Vans.
Are you ready to make every moment unforgettable? Well, we've got the perfect pit stop for you. Vans Liquor. Need a rare bottle for that special occasion? Vans Liquor has it. Craving the finest beers for your weekend hangout? Vans Liquor has it. Just over the bridge at 470 Cincinnati Avenue, East Dubuque. Vans Liquor has everything you need to turn the ordinary into extraordinary. Don't settle for less. Choose the best at Vans Liquor. Your celebration headquarters in East Dubuque.
Thank you, Vans Liquor, for the words and for sponsoring us for all your beverage needs. Head on over to Vans Liquor on
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati Avenue in East Dubuque, Illinois. They have everything, including Good Boy Vodka, where you can, too, at home, pour yourself a Fast Boy of pineapple juice, Good Boy Vodka, and Red Bull.
Fast as
Fast as
fuck,
fuck.
boy.
Let's do fast as fuck, boy.
So
Skull.
seeing that Austin is on the Skol Hop podcast, and he is a football fan in general. One of our last episodes, we kind of started something where I pull something off of online.
I didn't have time to prepare.
That's
Me
fine.
either, you
You
fucker.
didn't tell any of us we were doing this today.
So we are going to do, I don't know if you saw that episode, I pull a list offline, like a top 10 list. And together, you guys have to pick the top 10, and you only get 3 strikes, and you're out. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
So tonight's list is going to be best football movies according to IMDb.
Best football movies.
Football movies, top 10
Okay.
football movies according to IMDb. You do not have to get them in any order. You converse amongst yourself. Let's see if you guys can pick the top 10 because football movies are fun.
Any given Sunday.
All right. Are you going to converse amongst your peers here?
Does everybody
that a
agree
final
with
answer?
that
I don't see
desk?
it. I don't see how it's not on there.
Yeah.
Top 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely on there.
8.
All right.
Okay. All right.
What about?
Does anybody want to go remember the Titans?
That's definitely on
Anybody?
Yeah.
Is,
That's
is
on-
everybody
that's
okay with
solid.
it?
It's on there.
3.
there. Ooh,
All right.
okay. All right. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say the program.
You know what? I
It's a
love that
classic.
movie. It's very, very good. I just don't know if it stands up with like
It's
some
up
of the
there.
other.
It is.
Okay,
a
okay,
classic.
good.
Well, how do you feel?
So it's kind of, I got a little funny story about that.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Friend of the show for the Skol Hop, Forrest, who's a Bears fan, he's brewed beer for us and with us before. He lent me that movie, the DVD, because we're old and we still have DVDs. He lent that to me like 5 months ago, and I still haven't watched that.
You haven't
I've never
Oh.
seen that movie.
Dude, you gotta
So you
fucking
don't know
watch
who
it.
Vladimir is?
It's so fucking
Oh,
good,
it's,
dude.
It's like old
It's
school
so good.
Smash
No, I want
Mouth
to.
Football.
I just haven't. I haven't gotten
Such
to
a
it.
good movie.
Oh, dude, when he goes out and
Is it on the list? The program.
I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't.
man.
It's a great movie, but it's not like
It's
huge
it's
viral
top
like that,
10
and it's
worthy.
very old.
Maybe I shouldn't watch it if it's not.
You
Oh,
should.
Those guys don't know what they're talking about.
What about? Do you guys think like We Are Marshall is on there?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's.
It's a sentimental movie. You would vote yes.
I'm
Who
on,
are you?
We got
He's
two
God.
more. We got two more X's. So yeah.
I'm on the fence. But go with it. Go with your gut.
4.
Nice.
knew it.
Wow.
Really?
Four.
So you guys right now have 3, 4, and 8.
This
Okay,
list
what
is
about
trash.
the longest yard?
We Are Marshall.
Oh, for sure, the longest
love
yard is
that.
going to be
Wait,
on there.
do you think that list will
Take
make
in a
difference?
comedy.
Well, it'll make a difference between like the original and the.
No, I just think
Oh,
it'll
I
be
guess
on
I don't
there.
know.
Okay.
Let's.
I say with that, you just say the longest yard.
Okay.
Eh,
No.
I don't
really?
think so.
I won't take that strike from you,
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks. He's feeling
Appreciate
dirty.
it.
even though you call me grumpy.
Rudy.
I didn't.
He's over there chanting Rudy. I mean,
Rudy.
it's a classic.
I fucking hate that movie.
I
seen it
love
once.
that
It's
movie.
I've
such
seen
a
it
good
once.
movie.
It's kind of.
Makes
So
me tear
good.
up every
It's
time.
not even true.
It's kind of boring.
It is.
It is
It's
true.
not. No, it's not.
Rudy Rudiger is a real person.
Sure, but the story that they played in the movie is not true.
What as far as
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he never played.
He
It's
played
not
one
true.
play. Yes, he did play one play.
Oh man. We
Played-
got the internet. We can look it up.
Yeah.
Look, Google it. You're on the computer. Figure that shit out. He played one play.
All right, so
he didn't get a
regardless,
sack. He
that
played one
movie-
play. Rudy.
1.
Oh, that's number one.
Oof.
Yeah.
What about
people
the
suck.
replacements? Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I have some. Do we think it's on there?
I don't know.
We could save it. We could save
Wait,
it for
what
later.
was the one that was 4? What?
4 was Remember the Titans, right?
Remember that time?
No.
4
Or
was
We Are
We Are
Marshall.
Marshall. 3
Yeah,
was Remember
if
the
We Are
Titans.
Marshall is on there, then the
That's a
replacements
good
has to be
movie.
on there.
It's a great movie.
We Are Marshall is a very good
Yeah,
movie.
it's a really
no,
good movie.
I was talking about.
And that's a true story.
I was like, sure, whatever you
not,
say. dude.
I am not in my home element here. So.
That's a true story.
All right,
I know it is.
the replacements.
Eh.
Oh,
What the
dang it.
fuck
All right,
is
hey, that's
that?
still just
That's number
good.
12.
Oh, I'm so
Oh.
upset. All right, I'm done guessing. It's on you guys.
Yeah, dude. What? I said it.
Yeah, any given Sunday. That was like number.
It's
Yeah.
number 8.
Yeah, we already said that one.
That
Right
was
out
my
of the
first
gate.
guess. That's my
Were you
favorite.
doing the triangle?
football
Because
movie.
at
Oh,
one point
Friday
the eyeball
Friday
was
Night
on there.
Lights.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
guys
that's
are
on
on
there.
your last strike, man.
It's got to be on there.
Yeah.
Well, he's wait. Let's do this. He
Let's
said you
put it-
guys are on
let's
your
put
last
it-
strike,
Let's
man.
put it on the guest. It's up to you, buddy.
Oh no, he was giving us a warning.
Yeah,
after
that's
we
what I
said
think so
Friday Night
too.
Lights. I think you know what? I bet Friday Night Lights is like 11.
What's the
15.
one with Mark
Okay,
Wahlberg
alright.
and the Jets?
It's not on
Oh,
there.
Invincible.
Okay, I didn't think so.
It's that's
Let's
the Eagles.
let's talk about football movies before we put our guests out.
football.
It's not on there.
What the fuck are
So
we
what have we had so far? We got what 4 or 5 of them?
Vince Papali. You have 3 Remember the Titans, 4 We Are Marshall, and Any Given Sunday at 8, and Rudy at 1. So
Sweet.
1, 3, 4,
We
and
still
8.
need 6.
Oh man.
And 2.
I can't.
No,
see
like we
anything
need
you're
6
doing.
more. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
The
so
Blind Side.
God, I hope not. That's not even a true story
It was
either.
popular.
Yes, it is. Michael Orr is a true story.
he's defending it. It's on there.
What do you mean it's not? He played for the Ravens when the movie came out.
I understand that, guys.
Yeah, the Hollywood is going to take the movie and fantasize it.
There's
Yeah, true story. He does not like the
Loosely
way that
based on
movie
a
was
true story.
portrayed. Michael Orr is like, that's none of this is fucking true.
Regardless, is it going to be on the list?
Do I think it's gonna be on the
I
list?
think it will.
I fucking-
Hold on, I don't want to be
fuckers
the
trying
final.
to ruin Hollywood for me.
I just,
buddy,
I'm
we
upset by
can
this
do
whole-
a deep
I'm
dive
upset
into
by this
Hollywood if you
whole
want.
game right now because we're at 2 strikes, and half the football movies we listed are fantastic, and they're not on that list. I just
Yeah, I think it's probably on there.
decided
It's
myself.
probably on there.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Definitely not fucking better than any given Sunday.
Yeah.
I think
It's
it's a
not
good
better
movie.
than the replacements either.
All right. Any given Sunday is
What
like-
about Little Giants?
I love
That's-
that movie.
It's on there.
Do you think it's on top?
It's not
10?
on there. He's,
So many-
he's
so many-
nodding his head no.
All right. Well, hey guys, I feel like it's not on there anymore.
I said this is based off of IMDb, International Movie Database. I might not agree with it.
I don't think I like
Yeah,
these
but
guys.
Russia and China don't know anything about good football movies.
I think Little Giants is a great movie, but not for
No.
as a football movie.
No, but The Blind Side is. The program's way better than The fucking Blind Side.
In your opinion, clearly in these
Yeah.
Maybe the movie
In a
Grader.
meta
Have
score
you seen
of-
the movie Grader? It's about the kid that played football at Arkansas and he got hit and killed by the.
What
love
about
truck his
Gridiron
senior year,
Gang?
Or right before he signed his.
Yeah, but like, dude, some of these dumb movies are on there. Guessed it. It's
Yeah,
number
that
3
was-
or number
8, I think.
Grader on there. Grader's on
Raider.
there.
I've never
Raider,
even
yeah.
seen, never even
It's
heard of
based
that
on.
movie.
It's another based on a true story. No, it's not.
I'm just telling
It's the
you.
story of Brandon Burlesworth,
Yeah, Brandon Burlesworth from Arkansas.
number 7.
What about what's the movie about Gail Sayers and
Oh, Brian's song.
Brian's song?
Is that what it is?
Oh,
16?
Thanks for the help, guy. Tweeter drink beers because Tweeter drinks beers.
Want to see my
wait,
new
wait,
Twitter?
what did you say?
Brian's song?
Yeah, that's got it. That's
Close your eyes and put that on your head. Now say, I'm dumb and about to get hit in the nuts.
How the fuck is that 16, dude? Fuck this.
This list is fucked.
So they put on here Varsity Blues, Remember the Titans, The Longest Yard, Rudy, The Program, The Blind Side, We Are Marshall, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
we guessed all
A
those.
lot of people said
There-
bullshit. Varsity Blues is top 10.
Yeah.
There's
It is.
one I think you're not going to get because I've never heard of it.
Is that Brian's? What is it
No,
called?
that's 11.
Oh,
I haven't even heard of that fucking movie.
It's like
That's
a
true story, bro.
70s or 80s movie.
There's
like
one that you guys are really missing, and it's number 2.
Necessary Roughness.
Necessary Roughness.
Never heard of it.
Nobody's
That's
heard
an
of that.
old
yet.
ass
heard of it,
movie.
but I've
I've
never
seen
seen
it.
And that hot Kathy Ireland model. Back
Yeah, nobody's heard of that. How was Vietnam?
It's having flashbacks.
It's not.
No.
There's one that you're missing. It came out in 08. And it is... It's,
story?
It is a true story, and it was based on his college life. It is number 2.
Oh, is it Kurt Warren?
No, that didn't come out in 08. That came out in like 2022.
Came out like 2 years ago. Dude.
Yeah.
Guys, you're like forgetting that I don't give a fuck about NFL football.
Who's the
It's the story of Ernie Davis.
No, it's the he's the
I don't even know who.
That one's
number-
on the list.
That's number 6.
Never heard of
That's
it.
the one I didn't think you would get.
that's about the Texas guy that plays safety.
We're not down at 3 strikes yet, right?
You have
think
1
I'm-
strike remaining.
He's been
So what do we
pretty-
all have? We got to be
He's
close.
You
been
have
pretty
1,
lenient.
3, 4, 5, 6 now, 7, 8. You're missing 9, 10, and 3.
The one on Ernie
Oh.
Davis.
Nobody can hear you.
It's
Yeah, I can hear.
Why don't you talk in the mic over there?
Yeah, don't you have a mic over there?
Oh. The Express. That's the Ernie Davis one.
That is.
That's Ernie
Express.
Davis.
Okay, we're gonna guess the
Thank you,
Express.
chat.
That's number 2.
For those
Thank
of
you,
who
chat.
Don't
Thank you,
know
chat.
who we're talking to off the camera and behind the screen is Josh. His mic is not working for
That's
some
God.
reason.
That's number 2.
Okay.
So you guys need 9 and 10.
That's tough.
I mean, do a
One
shit
is
like
one
it-
is
hold
one
on.
is based off of a true person.
Fabulous.
Are either of them sequels?
No.
Okay.
And,
I don't know what I was
And
gonna
one
do
of
with that.
them is he likes black eyed peas.
he likes black eyed
Dude, this
peas.
list is fucking garbage. I don't know where you.
What?
Oh.
The Water Boy.
Bobby
Waterboy?
Boucher
It's
didn't like
not
black
gonna be on
eyed
there,
peas.
dude.
How's the
I know, but
Waterboy
like if
not
Varsity
on
Blues
there?
ain't gonna be on there, there's no way this
Oh,
would be on
you
there.
remember Iowa Hawkeyes were featured in the Waterboy?
They were.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I think that's the water.
he
sucks
knocked
scene.
out like all 3 other
Water
quarterbacks.
Yeah. Mama said them alligators
Mama,
got all them
mama,
teeth.
mama,
but no
mama said-
toothbrush.
Boobies are the devil.
Oh no. What have
Vicky
we got?
Val could show me her boobies.
All right. Somebody came up with a movie, Brian's.
I already
11.
said
We
it.
talked
I
about
already
that,
said it.
Yeah, it's number 11.
It's it's good movie. It's about it's Chicago Bears. Come on, dude.
Number 9 is based off of a true person.
Okay.
You said Invincible already?
Invincible's
did.
not.
Is
not-
it
it's
an
not
NFL
Invincible.
player?
Invincible's not real.
It is.
Wait.
Fucking Ryan wants to punch me in the face tonight, I think.
I know. I wanna
No,
hit
it's a
him.
coach.
Oh, a
This
coach.
list is bullshit.
It's a coach.
Somebody in the chat.
What's the draft day?
I can hear you, Josh.
Oh, is that? No, there's
That's
no
14.
way. What?
With Arian Foster.
Varsity Blues. Draft day is above Varsity Blues.
Oh my
Draft Day is-
God.
Maybe the worst movie of all time.
It's great.
I can hear you.
What do you keep forgetting?
Feathers?
No, it's not that.
What the fuck? Who's guessing that? Is that Dave?
Yeah.
I don't, dude.
Draft Day. This whole thing is garbage now. That Draft Day is what 15.
Yeah,
Number
and Varsity
9,
Blues not
number
on there.
9 is based is a coach.
Somebody said Jerry Maguire.
No.
Show me the money.
Number 9 is a coach. It's a movie about a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard you the first time, dude. I just don't fucking know.
I'm just trying to think of any movies about coaches besides.
Say the line.
I just what?
He listens to the Black Eyed Peas.
That's number 10.
He listens to the Black Eyed Peas. I don't know how he says it.
I was thinking Cuba Gooding Jr. plays a mentally handicapped guy. What's
Radio?
Yeah.
Number 10.
Radio.
That's
never
a
seen
great movie.
I've never seen that movie.
I don't like it.
I think that's an average movie.
It's just.
You're
a lot of-
average.
It's
Take
definitely.
my fucking jersey off.
I will. Dude, I'm not average. But there's a lot of good movies out there.
I'm not average. I have a
Day is
blonde
not
beard.
one.
movie about a coach.
Coach. One of the winningest coaches in college football history. No.
Forrest Gump.
So it
He played at Alabama.
Forrest Gump would beat some of the movies I put in the top 10
Yeah,
if I
no,
made the
seriously.
list.
Sorry,
For a
sorry
second,
to
I thought-
ruin your Black Panther party.
Sorry to ruin your Black Panther party. Something, Batman.
One of the most famous coaches in college football history.
I mean,
I'm still. None of us know it, Mike.
yeah.
Nittany Lions.
I mean, Joe Pa?
The Rapist?
Paterno. No, he was not.
There's a movie?
That was Jerry
Paterno
Sandusky.
is a
Oh yeah,
movie?
Paterno came out.
He
in
knew. He fucking knew.
There's a
Doesn't matter.
movie
He's
called
still not the rapist.
I'm just saying he
That's
knew.
Sandusky.
Well,
Dude,
you're
all
an
those- that
accomplice.
list is garbage.
Yeah, if you
It
know
was
about
hot
it,
trash.
you don't do anything about it. You're just
Yeah, you're an accomplice.
Yep.
That's when you witness a crime, you don't
I
say
don't
nothing.
think he knew. The guy's dead. Leave
just
him
like
alone.
the crime of Draft Day being in the top 20
Okay,
football
so-
movies. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys it's
can't
opinion
let that
based.
go.
You're opinion based.
That's terrible.
This is Metascore based.
That's okay.
Well, meta's dumb.
I don't even know what that means. Let's see what Forbes says. There was another list I pulled. I know you guys wouldn't like. Well, maybe you would. I don't know. You guys are weird. Let's
Half
see
the
what
ones we guessed were probably on that list.
Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes says.
Oh yeah.
On
Yeah.
59 best football movies ranked by Tomato Meter. Fuck.
Oh,
Let's
man.
go. List off top 10. See
What was
see
number
how well
one
we
on
did.
the other list again?
Entertainment Weekly has Jerry Maguire as number 1. Come on.
No.
I thought you
The
were gonna,
fuck?
What's
It's
the Rotten
barely a
Tomato
football
one?
Fucking
movie.
clicking on it.
Oh,
We're-
I didn't know if you clicked off and clicked off
Okay.
weekly or what.
Number 1 is Undefeated. Never heard of it.
Isn't that the?
No, that's not the Papali. No,
number
that's
2 is
Invincible.
Heaven Can Wait.
What is going on?
Yeah, number 4 is Jerry Maguire. 5 is Friday Night Lights. 6 is Safety.
What?
7's Rudy.
Take it off of Disney.
I just told you that's Rotten Tomato. NFL, I didn't really care for the NFL ones. That was the first one I clicked on. NFL had number 1, Gridiron Gang. That's not.
It's not that good of a movie.
Number 2, Game Plan with The Rock.
Both of those are the Rock movies.
Number 3, Radio. Number 4, Little Giants. Number 5, The New Rockney Story. Number 6, Leatherheads. Number 7, Flash Gordon.
Leatherheads has Clooney.
Okay, well, you
and
know what?
John
I was hating on that
Krasinski in
list
it.
earlier. I kind of like it compared to the other ones, but I still feel like ours should be up. Varsity Blues
Yeah.
got to be up
we
there.
we could put together. A
Let's
better
see what
list than that.
men's health says. Men's health says that number
I don't know.
Friday Night Lights,
The whole segment is
Waterboy,
upsetting me.
Undefeated, Replacements, Concussion,
Oh, that's with Will Smith.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
The Blind Side.
Mm-hmm.
The U. 30 for 30. ESPN. The U.
That's actually really good.
Considered a movie?
It's not a movie.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a show.
Paper
It's gotta
Lion.
Never heard of it.
It was the adaptation of George Plimpton's bestseller about the Detroit Lions, Alan Alda. Don't know. Invincible. Jerry Maguire. Big Fan. Brian Song. Semi-Tough.
We actually watched Brian's song in
Harvard beats Yale.
I've never seen Brian's song.
school. He gets breast cancer, right?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah.
Gail
I never
Sayers.
heard of it.
Brian Piccolo.
No, not yeah.
Okay, all right. So you might like this one. BestProducts.com has Any Given Sunday as 1.
Yep,
Okay.
Remember the Titans is 2.
makes sense.
Rudy is 3. 4 is The Freshman. 5 is Friday Night Lights. 6 is Jerry Maguire. 7 is Brian's Song. 8 is Invincible.
How
9
the
is Newt
fuck
Rocky.
is Varsity Blues not up there? And the
Yeah, he
replacements
hasn't said that once. Yeah.
Well, even like, dude, you need to
Or
watch the
Friday
program
Night
because
Lights.
that's a fucking really good movie.
Friday Night Lights is a phenomenal football
yeah.
movie.
You know, it's even on this one. I'm all the way to 16, and the program's not even on here.
That's crazy.
Although
Varsity Blues is 18.
football movies, though,
I will tell you
it's hit
though,
or miss.
Draft Day is not before Varsity Blues
Draft
on
Day is
that
awful.
one.
It's
I
boring.
like Draft Day. I think it's fun.
You can like it. That's fine.
It's hot garbage till like the last 30 minutes.
I guess we're gonna have to stop this segment of reading it because you guys get too mad.
No, we can do this segment, just not when it's trash lists.
According
you
to
should have
you.
read the first 5 of that list and been like, yeah, we can't do this.
It is your fault, Mike.
Okay, I'll take that.
No,
Come
that-
on, bro.
Yeah, that was a joke. You
you
could have
know
laughed
that
at
list
that.
was trash.
Josh got him.
No.
He had the chat.
He had the chat. He had like 40 people
Yeah.
helping him. 4,000 people helping him.
Yeah.
Josh got the Black Eyed Peas deal.
Okay.
Black eyed.
He said it on the loudspeaker. They got Black Eyed Peas.
Yep.
You don't remember that in radio?
No.
Oh,
You said Black Eyed Peas, and I thought music group.
my humps.
Yeah. I was like, Fergie is in radio?
Sorry, everybody. IMDb has a terrible list. You guys didn't like their Christmas movie list. Fucking Gremlins was number 10
Yeah, that's terrible.
Gremlins?
Yeah.
You know why? It's because he got him as a gift.
as a Christmas.
That's why they
present.
classify it as a
Was
Christmas.
Die
crest-
Hard on
they-
there?
Quick question:
Yeah.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
So it takes place during Christmas time. So obviously it's a Christmas.
It came out
Thank
on
you.
Christmas. That's
Yeah.
why.
No, it's
So-
it's in the whole thing.
it's a Christmas party. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Christmas party.
It's
Christmas
not a
movie.
Christmas
I've never seen it actually.
It's
but-
focused around a Christmas party. It's a
Yeah, I would
Christmas
say the
movie.
majority of people would say it is.
yeah.
Harry Potter's a Christmas movie.
It's
There's
not.
Christmas in it.
There is.
All of them,
But it's not.
except for I don't know.
It's
I
turbo
really like
time.
Harry Potter, so I almost went down a rabbit hole there.
You know what
I
think we
love
should
Harry
do?
Potter. So does he.
I think we should
Take a break.
talk about Lit Up Midwest. And
Yeah.
Adam Kafer.
Yeah, we will take a break here. Talk about Lit Up Midwest, our sponsor, Permanent Home Lighting. So here's a quick word from Lit Up Midwest.
Am I the only one that didn't know you can light up your home year-round? Let's talk about Lit Up Midwest. Imagine 16 million lighting combinations, 250 colors per sequence, nearly invisible by day, dazzling by night. Perfect for holidays, parties, or just to make your home stand out. With a one-time installation, enjoy up to 20 years of customizable, permanent lighting.
Thank you, Lit Up Midwest, for
Go back in
kind
your
words.
house.
For all your permanent home lighting needs, visit
Fucking eye candy. That's all I
litupmidwest.com.
am.
Call Adam Kafer, and he will come out and give you a free estimate. Mention the Mainstream Podcast for 20% off, which is a huge savings.
I feel like that is a very
Stop
big savings.
climbing on ladders. Just have him do it. Set it up once, and you're good to go.
Yo, I watch my neighbor climb on his ladder like every year to clean out his gutters.
I feel
And
like I have a
he's a-
booger in my nose.
He is a he is an older gentleman and should not be on ladders. I go and clean out gutters of a couple other people in our cul-de-sac, and every time I stop, like, hey, you want me to get up there and clean them out? No, I got it. It's like, dude, I would hate for you to get up there and just. I mean, he's older. I don't know if he'd survive a ladder fall. It's like, you don't have to get up there, man. I'm young enough to get up there for you.
So climbing a ladder
don't want
seems
it.
like one of those things that there's an age limit for. Like,
Yeah.
what should be the age limit for climbing a ladder?
I don't know, 60? When you retire, you shouldn't get up there. You should have grandkids to do it for you.
Very true.
That's what I
It's a
hope.
pride thing, man.
Yeah.
I don't take any pride in being able to climb a ladder or not.
What about driving? Does climbing a ladder and driving kind of go hand in hand?
I think
or-
as soon as you can't follow the driving rules, you shouldn't be able to drive. I think there should be standardized every 5 years once you get past 65 to be like, hey, are you able to drive?
every so often. the
Every so
driving
often. Every
test,
3
yeah.
years, every 2 years or whatever, because there's a lot of people out there that should not be on the road.
There goes half our viewers.
What? The old people?
No,
Yeah.
they're in bed already. They tuned out after your shit list.
No, it was probably after the button push.
Anyway,
So
Skol
I thought
Hop.
we were moving beyond that.
It's on there. It's recorded forever.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, talk about your ice racing.
Oh, I'm
No.
I was
Talk
trying to
about it.
segue into the driving.
Well,
Did
do you guys have anything going on this weekend here?
No, but Ryan does.
I do. All right, so I'll tell you about this.
Yeah, I mean, don't
So-
just tell me, tell everybody.
In the winter, we, me and a group of friends, we ice race 4-wheelers. So you put screws in the tires, and we race on like hockey rinks.
Yeah.
And there's a couple traveling series. So there's one in Coralville tomorrow. It's a different series than we've ever raced with. Unfortunately, one of my buddies had a kid today. Congratulations, Jake and Breyer, on your new baby boy. And my buddy Joe had a kid today too. So congratulations on that. Yeah, everybody's
awesome.
healthy and well. So they can't race. So it was just me going. So I called the people that are putting it on. I was like, "Did you get enough amateur racers? Because I'm not anything close to the pro level." And they said, "No, you were the only one, but we only got 3 pro quad riders. So if you want to come race with the pro quads, you can." And I was like,
shit.
I mean, if your riders don't care, I'll give it a shot. And he's like, "Well, have you raced before?" I'm like, "Yeah, we race cars in the summer, and I'm going to do this." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, we'll give you screws. Come on out." So I'm going to go race with the pro quads tomorrow in Coralville.
Can you, like,
I'll put the GoPro on for you.
yeah, that'd be awesome. We'd get some mainstream content on that for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, just watching 3 quads right away from me.
Well,
It's fun.
so you can just, like, draft on the ice with screws in your
I don't think there's any drafting.
You talking about drifting?
drafting? I
No,
don't fucking know.
actually,
do
you
the
got
draft
you
later.
got a whole lot more traction than you think you do. So I mean, yeah, you break the rear tires loose some, but those dudes will like pop wheelies and ride them and stuff. Obviously, not when you're racing, but it's a blast.
Is it like a
It's like-
oval or is it like
It's
a
an oval.
course?
Nope, it's an oval.
Have you ever ridden a snowmobile?
Yeah.
Have you ever ridden a snowmobile with studs in the track and without studs in the track?
Yeah.
It's like
There's a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything I've done in the past has been 200 stud limit. So you got about 50 in each tire, and that's been okay. I can pop wheelies on my quad off the start line and stuff. Because I'm in the pro quad class tomorrow, I can run unlimited studs. So I'm going to put as many studs in the tires as they will hold. And
You'd think it would go the other way. Like the pros would get less of an advantage.
and those guys, like, their shit's all lowered. So here's how it's going to go. There's going to be 3 guys there that are in like full biker uniforms.
Sponsored gear and everything.
Like boots, helmets, goggles, all that shit. I mean, I'll have my helmet and goggles, but I'm going to be in my cowboy boots, jeans, and a Carhartt
Carhartt.
on my stock height 400 EX, and these guys are on 450Rs
I
all
hope you
lowered to
take
the
it to them
ground and
motherfuckers.
widened. Dude, if one guy crashes, I could make the podium.
There you go.
Dude, that would be fucking
know how
awesome.
fucking awesome
That would be awesome. Is
They'll
that a
interview
possibility?
Me, they interview me. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
The ATV ran real good today.
It's like a spaceship. And here's what I told the guy, because there was like a lot of silence after I was like, yeah, I have 200 studs in my tires. And he's like, well, we'll give you some more. I'm like, look, I'll talk to your other riders and I'll stay out of the way. I'm just there to have fun.
Yeah, yeah.
But I hope somebody gets like a flat tire or a fucking motor
Yes.
blows up or something. Be like,
Does that happen often?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
That reminded me of that.
I mean, they
meme.
wreck into each other every once in a while.
What's that, Austin?
You guys have seen the meme of the like first place, second place, and then the third place like popping the champagne.
Yeah.
Just going nuts and biting the metal and shit. Like he just won the World Series. That would be me.
dude,
I'll be
fuck
doing
it.
donuts and all kinds of stupid shit. They'll be like, yeah, you can never come back.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us have this event.
Your name was Ryan again? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The first year I did it, my helmet, this guy had like a sock that goes over your helmet. You take the visor off it, and it looked like a giant fuzzy clown mask. So like the hair was blowing around and stuff. So one of my buddies was like, you got to find one of those and wear it tomorrow. I'm like, we'll see what happens.
How are you going to find something like that? Like,
I won't, but I am going to stop at Hawkeye Honda in the Quad Cities and pick some stuff up. So my quad might be lower and wider by the time. You're like, hey, you saving money? No, I went quad racing once.
Yeah, I made modifications just to fit
that
in.
is funny.
Yeah, but no, so I'm excited for that.
So, We'll have
so
fun.
if people have nothing going on, Coralville at 7:30 it starts. 7:30, 11:30 at the Extreme Ice Center in Coralville. It's a lot of fun.
Liam has a wrestling meet, so I won't.
Fucking skip that shit and bring him down there.
No, it's
I
his
guarantee he has more fun down there.
It's his first wrestling meet.
There'll be more.
No.
Well,
If I said, "Do you want to go watch Cousin Ryan race or go to the wrestling meet?" he's gonna say, "Wrestling meet."
You're right. Nolan,
He would?
Nolan would want to come watch me race instead. Nolan loves me.
Yeah, because no one can't wrestle.
Well, have you bring Nolan down and send Ashley to wrestling.
No, I can't do that. Liam would cry if I wasn't at his wrestling meet.
dude, his first wrestling meet, he might just cry anyway, dude.
My dad
Wait
asked
till you
me,
get
he's like,
paired up to somebody that's been wrestling for 3 years already.
I don't think that's gonna happen with a kindergartner.
My old man goes, "You're gonna."
You'd
come.
be very surprised how many people.
They
You've been to a big wrestling meets?
between Bellevue's coach and Waller's coach, they made sure that everybody was on equal levels.
There would definitely be crying there tomorrow. I guarantee you.
I don't know.
I do know.
I hope Liam wins.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was supposed to go to Sale Barn tomorrow, but I told my dad, I'm out on that. Have fun buying cattle.
Right.
So yeah, that's my exciting plans for the weekend.
Cool.
I don't have any exciting plans.
Do you have any exciting plans for January 18th?
I do. And everybody else listening has exciting plans January 18th. Austin, you going?
I'll be there.
Austin will be there. Austin will be live there.
What are we doing on January 18th?
January 18th, On Tap, a podcast event brought to you by the Mainstream Podcast, partnered with River Ridge Brewery in Bellevue, Iowa, starting at 1 p.m. Come on, check it out. We'll have 6 total podcasts going there live for around 45 minutes to an hour each. Play a little music in between, hang out, talk, interact. It's just going to be a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys did live out at the podcast event?
Yeah, we were the second or third. Second to last. I think you guys were right after us, but
We
we
were
had to
last.
dip out.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It
We've
is.
never done a live, and we just had the K-Love You guys, K-Love You Bye guys. They were just our audience. So, but they were cool. They were laughing with us. We had a purple punishments where we couldn't say the word Vikings, and if we did, we had to do 10 push-ups for every time we said the word Vikings. And I am in worse form than I was back then, and that is not push-up form. But
Should we implement that for the live show on the 18th?
I'm sure they'll
man.
have a purple punishment.
Do you guys do that with every episode?
So
Do you
this
have a-
season we've been doing. Sorry to derail all this.
No,
No.
you're
We're here to talk about
This
you.
is exciting.
Yeah, so we've been doing a purple punishments segment. We've had a spin wheel, a virtual wheel of punishments, and basically Evan and I, we had picks that we made for the whole season in the preseason, and for every week that either one of us gets our picks wrong from the preseason, then we have to spin the wheel, and on that episode do the punishment. So
Hey, you guys had to wear socks on your hand?
yeah. So the first week, we both picked the Vikings to beat the Giants, which was the week before the podcast awards. So we didn't have to do a punishment, but the podcast awards that day, we started recording minutes after the Vikings beat the 49ers, and we both picked the Vikings to lose to the 49ers in the preseason. So we spun it. I think we spun it pre that day. Like we knew, okay, if they win, then we're gonna have to do 10 push-ups every time we say it. So that was kind of hilarious, but also
awesome.
like, oh man, we
It's kind of hard being a Vikings podcast.
Yeah, and
You just say we a lot.
yeah, we said we and the purple team. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then soon after that, we had to wear socks on our hands. Last week, I had to spin the wheel because I predicted a loss to the Packers, and they beat the Packers. And I had to wear this knitted Viking hat with horns on it, as well as a giant fake beard that I just kind of put under my real beard. It was hot and itchy, but I had to wear it the whole episode.
Is it all like cordial stuff? Is it all like very
it's-
fun stuff? Or is it like, hey, you got to wax a piece of your chest or
So
something?
that's-
Like the
that's
40-year-old version or something. This is not a good look for me.
It's funny because one of the
Bloody
final
smiley
ones,
face on your shirt.
one of the final ones we have left on the wheel is wax a limb.
Oh,
So
okay.
we bought a pack of those
okay.
like Nair strips or whatever. and
Uh-huh.
That's still on there. I think this week either he or I, Evan or I, will be spinning the wheel depending on what happens in the Vikings line.
That's
Lions game.
I think
funny.
next year you guys should reach out and put something out for your viewers to decide what's
Exactly.
on your
Yeah.
wheel.
We just
Yeah.
kind of threw it out. It started with me saying like, "Hey, Evan, I've got this idea. Maybe viewers will like it. For every loss, I will eat a habanero. So if
do you like spicy stuff or not?
I love spicy stuff, but like that's still like a habanero. Like, still pretty.
Not everybody
spicy.
needs to know that.
So if they get their like 12th loss of the season, I'd be eating 12 habaneros. And he was like, no, I have a better idea. So Evan had a way better idea, and that's where
It
the
sounds like
spin
an
move
ulcer
came up.
waiting to happen.
Yeah. But like Evan
Maybe
had
that's how
to.
you get gout.
We're the Skol Hop Podcast coming to you from the hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Beep. Beep.
But one week Evan had to take a shot of apple cider vinegar. I
that's
did the
not bad.
cinnamon
No, I
challenge.
do that like
Not
every
bad,
month.
right.
I did the cinnamon challenge, and I didn't. It probably would have been better for like viewership if I had like poof.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't, and that was
You
bad.
get some crazy ones from
Oh.
viewers that throw that out there.
Yeah, so-
what the punishment should be.
Yeah, if your viewers have any ideas for next season.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I knew that at the start of the show because
Well,
we
now
made
we
some
know,
crazy shit up
man.
right away.
I don't know
right,
if you
that's
want our viewers
Hey,
to give
you
you.
know what? Evan and I can always say no.
Oh, well,
Right,
no,
yeah,
that doesn't
absolutely.
work
No,
that
yeah,
way.
there is
Absolutely.
no
We only need
No,
like
no, no,
18
dude.
of them. So.
You are a slave to the viewers.
No, man. No, man. No, man.
A slap in the base.
Slap at the base.
No, man. No, man.
But we were talking about On Tap. Well,
Yeah,
are we?
Yeah, I mean, it's we're excited for. I'm pumped up. I'm excited to watch this Purple Punishments segment now.
Well,
if
so
you do it there,
We've talked about. We haven't finalized anything, so maybe your viewers can help us.
Pull or
finalize
plunge.
it for the. Hole.
there's a river right outside, a boat ramp and a river right there.
Yeah, I will. I'll consider anything, but I don't want to die over it.
Oh, you
but
won't
the Vikings
die.
will be in the
Warm
playoffs.
inside the
No.
brewery.
No, we'll be fine. Far
Actually-
enough away from the dam.
We need to
Fireball?
talk to you guys. We haven't. Have you set the lineup?
We're
yet
working
of the
on that.
podcast?
It's
Yeah.
come out shortly.
It'll
So
come out
I
shortly.
will request that could be a playoff day in the NFL, and the Vikings could theoretically play that day. So either before or after, the games, which might be difficult to know for sure. So I don't know. We'll figure
work
that
with you
out.
as good
Guess
as
I
we
never
can.
really
Yeah.
thought about that, but yeah,
Yeah.
nothing's locked in anyway.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think
Or
yet.
we,
So
do they have TVs down there?
They do.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
if not, I'll be watching that on my phone.
Yeah.
No, it'll be.
Yeah.
We'll make sure it's on a TV
Yeah,
yeah.
in the event you
We'll
have
just
to go.
we're just gonna tell you to keep quiet while other live events are on.
Oh,
No,
no.
you could just
Oh,
live
man.
broadcast.
it's gonna be loud
the-
down there. It's
You
gonna
can
be
live
loud.
broadcast
aware.
the game for your podcast.
That would
This
be.
is our
We
live
might
call.
get some trouble for that if you don't have the.
Oh, fuck
the
it.
rights. Although if the game's going on during the other podcast, like conspiring to argue, you might hear like Skol in the background.
That's okay, dude. That's okay. I think that's what's cool about. I think that's like one of the funnest parts about a live show. Like we only done one, and like that
But,
was
like,
fun.
Getting the laughs and some of the interaction from the audience.
Yeah.
Like at first you sit down and you're like, well, we were all extremely hungover, which was
Not all of us.
Okay.
I was doing just fine.
Two of us were extremely hungover, which made it challenging from the word go. For me anyway, but there's kind of like a tension, like, oh fuck, we're in front of people. What do we do? But
We
once
have to get them
once
to
you
laugh.
get that first couple laughs and stuff, and people start like, ha-ha or interacting, or like, hey, show us your foot, crazy shit like that. You're like, all right, let's fucking do it.
Let the dogs out for free.
But I will say the K Love You Bye guys, they were a great audience because they had no problem laughing out loud whenever we did some push-ups. So
Yeah.
Oh,
are they
absolutely.
going to be there or no?
They are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will
okay.
be there.
Yep.
It's Skol Hop will be there. Mainstream, obviously. K Love You Bye. Remulations.
Beautiful view.
Conspiracy to Argue and Beautiful View.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it'll be a great day.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not the lineup. That's just who's coming. It's
Might
gonna be a
have some-
very fun day.
Might have some special guest appearances throughout the day.
Possibly.
We'll have some live music, or not live music. We'll have some music playing though in between.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about a 45-minute show for each, and then we'll take a 15-minute break, play some music, hang around. We might walk around the crowd and interview some people, talk to people. We got a wireless mic and stuff, so try to get the interactions. We got some promotional stuff from some of our sponsors that we'll be giving away, as well as I don't know about Skol Hop. We have some merchandise we'll have there for people wanting to buy.
Yeah, I
a
think
hat
we'll
and
have a
stuff.
little
Yeah,
bit of stuff
I mean,
there,
if
too.
you guys like before your show want to walk around and talk to people and introduce yourself and give some stuff away, or even the 15 minutes after,
Yeah.
that's A-okay.
Yeah,
by
so
me.
that's what I was gonna say. Is like we talked about putting out like just a bowl because we do a draft, and you're obviously aware of that because you'll be a part of one here soon.
Wait, what? I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, we're doing a draft, buddy.
But we talked about putting a jar out there and saying, "Hey, give us your draft ideas, and then we'll just rummage through that jar at the end of the day for your purple punishment." I mean, that's a great way to get
yeah.
punishments out there, get them on the wheel, and Might set out a jar on your table and be like,
I'm gonna
hey.
put about 5 punishments in there.
Yeah, me too, buddy. I told you to do that because I got ideas.
All right.
We have families.
Yeah. What's the
Not
Prince
my problem.
Albert?
I'm just kidding. Not
Prince
my
Albert?
problem.
anybody know what that is?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Josh,
You're
I
not
know
right.
you know what
Why'd
that
you have
is.
to take it there?
Yeah. That's why don't take anything Mike suggests.
No. Yeah, sorry.
Which Mike?
That
Me.
Either one.
The magic one.
No.
But yeah, I know. I plan to be there the whole day. I think Evan plans to be there as well. So at least the Skol Hop will be there most of the day. So.
No, we
Yeah.
appreciate you signing on to come out and definitely.
Yeah, we'll be there.
It's fun.
So 1 o'clock. So we'll be there. Obviously, we're gonna set up the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll be down there earlier than that and hanging out. And then if everything goes well, we probably will be wrapping up about 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there.
I'd say 8. I'm just
Yeah.
ballpark later.
So, but and obviously it's probably a come and go. I mean that's a long time to ask.
Yeah, I mean, a
everybody.
few
Yeah.
people might stay the whole time. Obviously, we'll be there. You guys will be there. But, if you just want to come check it out for a while, we'll put a schedule out of the podcasts.
Monday.
It'll come out Monday. Finalized schedule of who's going when, so you'll know if there's a particular podcast you want to listen to, conspiracies, dreams, just
Skol
good
Hop.
home life,
Football.
Vikings football. Look
It
at
might
the
be
schedule,
really
come out there.
depressing.
Morons.
Well, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna bring up. Now you're like, oh, we could have a playoff game. Could not. Are you prepared for that?
So if
Hi, my name's Austin.
yeah, exactly.
We're
If
lost.
the game had
We're
like
Skol Hop.
happened that day and just ended right before we went on, it'd be like, oh man, all right, well, this
Yeah, guys, we
season
don't
At
wanna
was-
least you'll have good talking points.
Exactly.
Right?
It will be a very angry,
Yeah.
and you'll have to be like, all right, guys, it's been 50 minutes. Get off the
Hang on,
mic.
we're not done yet.
I don't think there's any hard outs, right? There's no hard outs,
No.
really.
We
can be there till 10.
Yeah, there's no we're not going to be like, hey, it's 45 minutes.
No.
We might just be
No.
like,
No.
give you like a thumbs up or whatever,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Because more than
Fuck, if
likely
you go-
we'll go over.
If you going out, we did at the podcast
We did at
awards.
the
We went
podcast
over a little bit. We started earlier than we were supposed to and went over a little bit, I think. But
That's because Forrest was hitting on you.
hey, man, we didn't get no pictures. It's kind of weird.
Oh really?
He sent them. Oh, you
No.
and Forrest together?
He's got you
No.
on fucking
he-
feats
he
only.
got the pictures?
Yeah, we got them.
Oh, I never seen them.
Yeah, your feet are in there.
They should be.
Yeah,
I
dude,
need
he's
those-
selling those
Yeah,
fuckers
don't watch
online,
those.
man.
Dude.
People have to pay to see that shit.
Forrest.
They just need to
liked
tune in
you.
every week on our live show, and you whip them out.
Forrest was all about Ryan
he
Reed
was.
that
Yeah,
day.
he was.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, he was all
He's
about
a
you.
great photographer.
Yeah,
you go.
he photographed your feet and maybe other stuff.
Who
We don't
doesn't
know.
want pictures of this?
That?
With that being said,
Yeah, raise your hand. Me. We're gonna go to 1-800-T-shirts.
yeah, I was gonna say we got
and
one more
then
sponsor break.
We're gonna come back and do our draft.
Yeah.
So here's 1-800-T-shirts.
Let's face it, you want your business to look professional, but your custom apparel just isn't cutting it right now. Well, at 1-800-T-Shirts, we're not going to let that happen. We got a whole team of in-house designers to elevate your brand and your image into something you can be proud of for your customers to wear, for your employees to wear, and to love. We've got an exclusive offer just for the Mainstream podcast listeners. Go to 1-800-T-Shirts.com/Mainstream and get your business branding kit for free with your first order. We're only going to do it for the first 10 people. Go to 1-800-T-Shirts.com/Mainstream.
Thank you, 1-800-T-Shirts. For any of your embroidery screen printing needs, visit 1-800-T-Shirts. And if you mention the Mainstream podcast, they will give you your free business branding kit. First 10 businesses they get will get the
Business branding kit, BBK.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's a category.
maybe kids.
I'll let you know next weekend.
Maybe kids with a C.
Oy.
It's not.
And but reach out to them, Tom Rowan,
Rowan.
and Brian Moores and Tracy Dunnett there. They all take care of you. They're Envision's a good place. 1-800-T-Shirts. Sorry, used to be Envision. So
And I think we're going to get up a store up here pretty soon, too, right?
I think very soon, Josh.
He's in charge of that.
Next
week.
week we're gonna have a store up. So Richardson hats. Nobody's wearing a Mainstream podcast shirt.
My bad.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Wearing a hat.
yeah, that's why I said
Hat on.
Richardson hats.
I wore my Super Bowl 50 hat.
Sweatshirts, hoodies.
Hoodies.
Get that Mainstream swag.
Stickers, maybe.
Represent. maybe we'll do some sort of giveaway of some sort of, if we see you wearing a Manstream thing, you'll be entered in a giveaway. I don't know. We'll do something, but make sure you check out that store. I would say all proceeds go to helping homeless animals, but that's not what happens.
So going to help us.
I mean, we do have a sponsor that supports animals.
We do, yeah. It's,
Speaking of.
Good Boy Vodka. We mentioned them in our Sip and Savor.
Just some good old boy.
Every pour helps a pup. Check out Good Boy Vodka. We will have an ad for them very soon. Check them out. Check out the John Daly Grip and check out the John Daly Grip and Rippers. Check out the. How do you like the seltzer? I never asked you that.
I liked it, so I've been sipping on the summer watermelon seltzer. It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big seltzer fan at all, and still I wouldn't say I'm a big seltzer fan. Then I started doing this podcast, and we started getting seltzers and stuff. They're not carbonated.
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, yeah, there's carbonation.
I think they advertise them as carbless.
A little bit, but you know what I'm saying though. Like White Claws are like, as Ryan would say, why is it so spicy? Why is it spicy? Yeah, you drink a White Claw and stuff, and you feel like you're gonna burp. Like these aren't. And I know for a fact the teas are not. They're not carbonated.
Okay.
The teas aren't carbonated at all. So, and then the Citrus Circus. The Citrus Circuses are really good. Travis Pastrana from Nitro Circus.
I wonder where they got the name.
I just said it. And then their vodka. Their vodka's really good and
it's
smooth.
delicious. Tonight's the first time I've had it, and it's actually quite good.
No, you had it in
maybe
cranberry drink.
That's a lie. This is the second time I've had it, and it's just as good as I remember.
I got a question. Do they have
I'm fucking retarded. Leave me alone.
I was just checking the rotary girder.
The inline on the specs of the rotary girder. I'm
9 miles an hour.
Caught him upstate.
Do they
wild
have
horses.
do they have flavored vodka, or is it just
regular vodka, as far as I know.
It tastes like vodka.
Yeah. Josh
I know, but you got like your
the
brews.
schnozberries taste like schnozberries. The raspberries taste like raspberries.
Yeah.
You boys like Mexico. We have so derailed. It's not even funny.
The dingleberries taste like dingleberries.
All right, you know what time it is?
It's time for the
Put a mark on the sign. It is time for the Mainstream Podcast Draft.
Yeah.
Womp womp womp.
This is some of our favorite.
That sounds like a fucking.
Sounds like Mike's fire truck coming through.
No, it sounded like a Volkswagen
You know what I
Beetle.
learned today? Fire trucks are not fireproof.
Yeah, I learned something new today.
Fire trucks are not fireproof.
And
if-
apparently in the winter you don't park close to the
There
fire.
is no sweet spot.
No, you do not park close to the fire.
I-
You never park.
I
close.
did
like
not
a
think
good
that was a
idea to
dumb
me.
question from. Okay, put a little context in this for you, Austin. Mike is a firefighter. Very good one.
He sent a picture out of a fire truck and it was all frozen over. Like they're fighting a fire in the winter and all the water's just froze all over the truck. And so my thought was like, why the fuck wouldn't you park closer to the fire?
Austin's like,
And
you're
he's
an
like-
idiot, but okay,
he's
keep
like-
going.
He goes, well, you don't want to damage the truck. I'm like, well, not in the fire. There's got to be a sweet spot where the water will melt and the paint won't burn.
Is
He's changing the topic.
no, I'm
no.
asking him a question. John, right?
Yeah.
Is he still a fireman?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Riverdale.
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Riverdale fireman. They're very good at water ball.
Oh, yeah.
He laughs because he knows they're
Yeah.
very good at water ball.
I've spent many a childhood weekend.
They
at
kick the
water
shit
fights.
out of everybody in water ball. In fact, I made fun of my chief because a couple years ago down in Bellevue,
Was that the real doorbell?
they
Sorry, I
had
didn't mean to interrupt you.
they had a gal on their team that now she lives in Bellevue. She was on Riverdale, and she kicked the shit out of him. And I'm like, "Hi, you lost to a girl."
Yep.
And he goes, "Yeah, dude, she kicked the shit out of me." I'm like, "Dude, Riverdale, they eat, breathe, and fucking sleep water ball.
Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty good at
What's
it.
Water ball?
I am not. I know what that is.
No.
I'm not trying to diss them by any means, but what's the advantage?
It's
in
just
that?
fun,
Okay.
and it teaches.
Well, it
you,
makes you probably more accurate too
it
with your
teaches
hose,
you
right?
Nozzle control, yeah. I mean, and granted, you're not running at high pressures, but I mean, it's a blast. I mean,
It was
water
for my
ball's
kids.
So much
When
fun.
you guys had
Oh, the kid water ball.
oh,
Yeah.
dude, I knew
Did the kids
exactly
just
what
start
was.
spraying each other in the face?
I knew exactly what was going to happen when we gave Atlas the hose, and his sister was on the other side of the
Just
other
right in
hose.
the face?
So-
Maya was like, "Should we let Atlas try? The hose isn't very, it isn't very powerful." I'm like, "Yeah, let's see what happens."
So-
as soon as he got the hose, Scarlett goes right in his face.
So after you guys left, after everybody left that day, we ended up hooking up some forestry line, which is like maybe an inch and a half diameter, and we put it on a hydrant, and so we had hella pressure coming out of it. And we were sitting there, and oh yeah, dude, I almost knocked some people over. I'm like, yeah, I'm losing. I'm gonna spray right in the face.
Yeah.
So he's still a fireman on Riverdale.
Yeah. He's not as active as he once was, but yeah, he's there.
So he knows. No, you don't park close to the fire. Like this is not.
But I didn't think
If
that
your
was
truck's gonna turn into a fucking ice cube while you're trying to put the fire out, why wouldn't you park close to it?
Ryan.
Then you can't put antifreeze in there. The truck is gonna put itself out. It's a truck full of fucking water.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how it works.
But to Ryan's credit, I thought there was a little bit. I thought there would be a sweet spot. I thought there'd be a sweet
hey,
spot.
instead of parking 20 foot away, I'm gonna park 10.
Yeah, there is
10.
a sweet spot. The
keep
spot
the
that
truck
just
warm.
don't know what it is.
No, the spot that's easy for tankers to get in and out to you, and to make sure you have enough fucking
In my
crossway
scenario,
hose
it's a
lines to
big
get to the
flat
fire.
front yard. Like you got plenty of room there.
Yeah, most places aren't.
If
that
I
way.
was you, Mike, I'd just drive the truck right into the fire because there's water
That
in the
sounds
truck,
like a good
right?
idea.
Yeah.
So once that truck burns up, the water will dissipate out and put it out.
Let the truck do the work, bro.
just barrel roll out of the truck and just
$400,000 every time we got a fire.
It's fireproof. The truck is fireproof. Just sit in it.
Are you checking the inline specs on that rotary girder again?
For everybody who's like, this guy's an idiot, I'm joking.
No, he's not. He's an idiot. So I was actually really impressed that I remembered his name. That's been a long time.
It took you a minute.
It's a tough name to remember.
John.
Yeah.
John Smith.
No, that's where I'm going. I was doing something at work the other day, and someone said that they just took a call from someone named Jim Smith, and they were surprised that he's calling because he needs to pay his bill. And I went, "Did you really just say we have a customer named Jim Smith?" And they're like, "Yeah, what?" I'm like, "Talk about the most fucking common name out there.
So basic.
How white are you?"
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, so
What you got?
for our draft tonight, we are
I
going.
kind of forgot we already dunged the bell for that.
We are going
That thing's
to.
gonna be beat the fuck
Yeah.
up.
We are going. I'm going to put a piece of tar tape right where you need
I just
to
need
hit.
a mallet,
Um,
like a soft mallet.
We are going to draft our all-time offensive skill players. So we're gonna each take it. We're gonna go around, right? So we'll start with Austin.
Oh man, I get the number one.
No,
pick.
no. We got to rock paper scissors.
Okay, we
Yeah,
got rock
okay,
paper scissors.
yeah.
So whoever we start with, we're gonna start with quarterback. We each draft a quarterback for our all-time team. Then we go to running back. Then we go to wide receiver, and we do 2 wide receivers.
Let's split up the wide receivers.
There's 2.
Yeah, let's
There's
split them
2.
up.
Why?
Okay, you want to do wide receiver, tight end, wide receiver?
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
that's
there
fine.
you go.
Okay, that's fine. So
quarterback, running back,
and it's
wide
all
receiver,
time.
tight end,
They
wide
can
receiver.
they could be current, retired, dead. Doesn't matter.
So
they just have to have
They
played
can't
in
be.
the NFL.
Yeah, they can't be movie. Like you can't say Bobby
Oh,
Boucher
yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
running back. Like
What do
it's
you
not-
mean? The fucker was a beast. I had Forrest Gump as my returner.
This is the guy who's like, yeah, that true story's not true. What do you mean I can't pick Bobby Boucher?
It wasn't factual. I mean, you
So,
can look up the story of Rudy and the
they
Blind Side.
implemented something a couple episodes ago that we're rock paper scissoring for start.
Yeah, we rock paper scissors for start. Odd person out is the person we start with.
all right.
All right, so
It's 1, 2, 3,
Rock, paper,
shoot.
scissors, shoot.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
No, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Well,
same thing.
we're not putting
Same
out
thing.
1, 2, or 3.
Same things. Ready?
someone call it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Motherfucker! Dude, this happens all the time.
All right, let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
Kill, top. So what do we do here?
well,
These two. I guess you killed them.
They're
and
out.
we killed you,
Should we-
so he gets it, I guess, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Or do you two want to go against each other?
I don't
That
know.
works for me.
Yeah, you two go.
There you go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Looks like you're beating off, dude.
Who's gonna win?
That's not what they meant by rock.
Super hard.
Welcome to the rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
Fingers.
He kept the same motion.
And then he fingered you.
Dude, whatever.
Good thing my fist was closed, not like this.
Yeah.
All right, so I got number 1, and we're going this way.
Sure.
Or this way.
Oh, we'll go this way.
We'll go this way.
Oh my God, guys! You know
Like
how
a
this
clock.
fucks with me already.
Clockwise. We're going clockwise.
All right.
So I'll go last.
So quarterback. All right. Quarterback.
Any quarterback.
Peyton Manning.
You
My number 1 quarterback.
That's solid.
He was on my list.
Yeah. That's
Oh, I
solid.
mean,
I don't know about number 1, but he was on my list.
I mean, he only
They're-
has 2 Super Bowls.
I'm not. This isn't Super Bowl based, man. This is skill based.
all my players I picked, by the way, were players I saw play. I didn't want to pick dead
You don't
ones.
have to do that.
I know, but I wanted
Who
to.
did you pick?
Peyton Manning. So
He played for the Colts
And the Broncos.
And the Broncos.
Super Bowl 50,
I follow
baby.
enough to know these people.
I would say
Super Bowl 50.
Peyton Manning probably makes the top 3 quarterbacks ever to live list.
That
We
you
can
just-
talk about it later on
Okay.
who the top 1 is.
Yeah.
And I might disagree on what We'll
All right.
just go with that.
All right. Peyton Manning. All right.
Peyton Manning.
So is it up to me?
Yeah, you can pick
Just
anyone
quarterbacks.
except him.
Yes.
Any
just quarterback.
Okay. I mean, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It's got to be Tom Brady,
That's
right?
a conversation we
He was
could have
also
later.
in my list.
Yeah, I mean, he's not my favorite of all time, but you can't. He's probably the best of all time. Like,
Is he?
He's got almost a ring for every finger, bro.
He
With
does,
2
but how
different
many
teams.
defenses won that?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Okay.
He still won.
You still have to score touchdowns.
Yeah.
Teach their own.
It's
All right.
me.
Googling. So quarterback is the one that takes the ball from the center
Yeah,
and throws it.
QB.
Austin. Okay.
If you write it,
My name's not Jeff. Okay.
if you write in all-time NFL QB,
I'm going.
it'll
I'm
give you-
going. I'm going Richter's guy. I'm going Patty Mahomes. I mean, he's not even halfway done, and he's fucking flying through Super Bowls like it's nothing.
That's interesting.
success.
No, that's a terrible.
That's a
pick.
terrible
Congratulations.
pick, but
Welcome,
yeah.
welcome. To
Why would that
losing.
be a terrible
you just,
pick?
You just lost your
Because
draft.
all time?
This is the LeBron Jordan argument here.
This could be.
No,
he's not all
he
time.
could be
He's a good quarterback.
the best
He's
all
not the
time, but
all-time
he's not yet.
quarterback.
Okay, then I'll go Joe Montana.
No, you already
No,
made
no,
your
no,
pick.
you already made your pick,
bro.
Okay.
In the NFL, you
Patrick Mahomes is very fucking
In the
good.
NFL,
No, you get Pat Mahomes.
People are gonna see Patrick Mahomes and they're gonna vote. Yep.
Kermit the Frog
in
here.
the NFL, you can't call back and be like, "We're just kidding. We don't want that player. Take the jersey away from him."
I don't know. I didn't see draft day.
You did.
Man, this is tough because my first 2 picks are still on here, but
Man.
I'm gonna go with my number 1 quarterback overall, and I'm wearing his jersey, John Elway.
Interesting. Does anybody have more Super Bowl losses than John Elway?
No,
Don't care,
I don't believe so.
but he went.
Gotta
a
get
lot.
there.
Yeah, that is
Went a
true.
lot.
So-
Gotta get there.
my other guy was Brett Favre. Like it was a toss up between them two.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Too soon.
Dude,
Okay, 2009 was not that long ago.
Yeah.
So I think before we went on, I think an honorable mention that I was close to was Drew Brees. Probably would have been up there,
Eh.
and
Yeah. You
Joe-
said at the beginning. I hate you.
Joe Montana. Joe Montana would.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah, Joe Montana, but I never saw him play.
Joe Montana.
That's why I didn't. I
Joe
never saw him
Montana
play.
was
How-
a quarterback. You asshole.
What about Dak Prescott?
No.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Tony Romo.
I'd rather have Sam
Tony
Darnold
Romo?
than Dak Prescott.
He's actually good. He just ran for his life.
running back?
I get to go
Oh, we're
first.
going. Is it Snake then?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
My number 1 overall running back, Emmitt Smith.
Okay.
Terrible pick.
He's a phenomenal running back.
Terrible
With
running back.
If you have the offensive line,
Are you drafting for him?
Phenomenal
No,
running
just
back.
saying. I'm just talking out loud.
My second
you
pick was
picking?
probably
Barry
the year
Sanders.
guy.
Barry Sanders.
Hard
That a good
argument.
pick? Bad pick? Bad pick?
No, that's a
bad pick
fantastic-
because he quit early.
It's
No,
a good pick.
It's a
but
great pick. It's a phenomenal pick.
It is.
He's one of the best running backs regarded by a lot of people.
He quit though.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it's too early. I'm with you. He's a great pick.
Self-preservation.
I'll get the
Yeah.
votes,
No, yeah.
Austin. Don't worry.
He was a great running back that is unknown, right? So everybody.
He's the only Lion
he's
people
known,
know about.
Right, he's known, but what he could have
I can't wait for your
accomplished is
pick.
unknown.
Yeah.
Go.
My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock the world right now. Adrian Peterson.
You're not. I'm
was
not
my
shocked.
that was my number 2.
Not shocked.
That was
He's
sarcastic.
great.
That was
I didn't pick him because I thought you were gonna
You're
pick
not.
him.
I had
You're
a-
not shocking the world.
I had an honorable mention in case one of you guys
Right.
pick AP, but
Walter Payton. I mean,
Oh, okay.
100%
Yeah.
sweetness is where it is.
I don't think he ever got 2,000.
My dad was like, "I can't believe you don't have Walter Payton on your
Yeah,
list."
it's an
Like,
average
Mike
pick.
is gonna pick
No,
him.
No,
No.
Walter Payton is. Walter Payton.
I
is-
disagree.
Yeah, it's an okay pick.
Yeah,
Walter.
just
It took.
so.
It took Emmett Smith way more games.
When's
than
the
it
last
did
time
to
you
beat
won
Walter
one of
Payton's
these?
record.
What about you?
I think.
Yeah, it's been
2 weeks
longer
ago?
for you.
I won one the week before last.
No, I won the last 2
Yes.
weeks.
You guys want to say that I'm hostile tonight? Holy shit!
All right, so we
I-
are
I like
on to
winning.
Wide receiver number 1.
That's me, Jerry Rice.
I think is it on to me. Are we good? I've already said it a few times. Chris Carter.
Yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't know any wide receivers.
Yeah, no, I got some. I'm just trying to fucking figure it
Harrison
out.
Smith.
No, there's a ton out
He's
there.
not a wide receiver. Although he's a first.
What was
ballot Hall of
picked
Famer.
already?
Antonio Brown.
Jerry Rice and
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
Which do your research before you vote. People.
Wes-
Chris
Wes-
Carter is Hall of Fame.
They don't
Great.
research. They just pick the people they like.
I
Wes
think,
Welker.
no, I think
Danny
I'm gonna
Woodhead.
go Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitz.
Ooh, solid. I don't know about.
He was
best.
good until he got put on the cover of Madden.
Nah, he was
Madden curse.
consistent his
Yes.
whole
Oh,
career.
dude, his
Yes.
whole career.
He was.
Yeah.
He could have kept playing. He almost
whole
Barry
career.
Sanders did.
He almost did. He win a Super Bowl?
No.
I know
You
he
know,
went to
they,
one.
They
They
played
lost.
against the Steelers. Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number one.
Oh no, you can't unscrew it.
It's we'll get this guy some Red Bull or a Blue Chew.
Not a sponsor yet.
Mike, come here and rock my
Oh
microphone.
man.
I'm gonna go Michael Irving as my number one wide receiver.
Okay.
Who?
Michael Irvin.
It's a.
Are you a Cowboys fan?
No, I'm not, but I watched a lot of Cowboys football because I grew up in Texas, and he's a very good receiver.
Sorry, Ryan.
No, he's a good.
being a
He's
jerk about
totally
it
a
now.
good receiver.
That's fine.
I'm just being contentious. I don't really care about this. You know that.
I have a shitload of family in Texas that are all going to vote for me this week.
Yeah.
You know what? I
There's
kind of
like
forget that
3
you grew.
Skol
I
Hop
kind of.
listeners. Okay, they will vote for
My
me.
bad. My bad. You know what? Stingers up, everybody.
So
Sting 'em.
Austin,
I don't get it.
just throw your pinky
It's
out.
an
I
old
want to be the
episode.
guy that gets goaded into doing
No,
something.
No.
Sting them. It's a school.
Hey,
Spirit
Josh, you
thing
wanna throw
for
up
the
your
college
stinger
I
real
play
quick?
football.
There you go.
Ryan
Perfect.
played college football for the
Howard Payne Yellow Jackets, and this was our thing. Sting them.
We're Sting them. There you go. There you go.
All right.
Now
so
you have the picture. Now you can do whatever you want.
are we really going?
You
to
gave
tight
us
end, or
permission
are we
now.
continuing wide receiver.
Are we going tight end now? Right? You wanted to
Tight
break
end.
up the receivers.
If you don't want to, I don't really care. I just thought breaking them up would be cool. We don't have to.
let's just stay on receivers.
Sure.
My second. I don't want to go again. Demarius Thomas.
Rest in peace. I don't know about best, but
I'm gonna have another person.
I gotta pick him.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna have another person that's not done
He's on the top
playing
25.
and might not. I mean, he's gonna be up there in some of the all-time, and it's Mike Evans. He's
Okay.
1,000 yards every year of his career. You can make that look all you want, Mike. He's fucking bomb.
When he
Super
hurt
Bowl
half
winner.
the year this year.
Yeah,
He was hurt for
Did
a
he
while.
get hurt?
he only
this
hurt
year?
for a couple weeks. He's back this week. He
I
only
picked him up
needs like
injured.
85 yards to get his $3 million bonus.
Okay.
So if you're gonna bet, I mean, he's got 1,000 yards in every single year he's played in football, going back to high school. Every single year, it's pretty consistent.
Who's your second wide receiver?
I mean, I gotta do it, right?
Randy Moss.
It's Randy Moss.
Yeah.
for sure.
didn't-
And it was close, but it's Randy
I
Moss.
didn't know
That's
if it
a-
was
He made
Jay
my
Jetta.
top 4. He was number 4.
yeah.
Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
Hard
Yeah.
to beat. Hard to
So,
beat.
he
he's
quit
another-
early too, though.
He's another Barry Sanders guy.
Yeah,
People love
exactly.
quitting
You gave me
early
shit
from
for Barry
Detroit.
Sanders.
The-
How the hell are you gonna not get shit for Calvin Johnson?
when
One likes a quitter.
it's the same thing.
Okay.
When they played, they were fucking the best at their position. But and he's probably one of the best wide receivers left out of all the ones that were picked. That would be considered a top 10 all-time wide.
Yeah,
receiver.
it's hard to argue. Really, anybody.
Terrell
We
Owens.
give you crap for
Terrell
Terrell
Owens,
Owens,
Hines
yeah.
Ward,
Yeah.
Is
Marvin
Hopkins up
Harrison.
there or
were a
not?
lot.
I mean, he's still
Hopkins.
playing.
Hines Ward wouldn't be on there at all.
He was
Marvin
very
Harrison
good.
would be, but not top 10.
But he was
Steve Largent
top
would be
10?
on the top 10.
We're probably missing a lot too. I feel like.
Well, it's all recency bias too. I
Yeah.
never saw Steve Largent play.
No, and that's the thing. The game's different, right?
Yeah.
So it's a MJ LeBron combo.
Yeah.
So we go to tight end.
This is tough
Tight
because
end
there's
is-
not
Are
a
you
lot
gonna
of
go with the Iowa
historically
boy?
great.
I'm gonna go with Tony Gonzalez.
Oh,
Yeah,
He was on my list.
he's good.
he was gonna be my pick. Now I gotta think for a second.
I mixed him and another guy together. I mixed their first and last names up. I was looking at my list like, who the fuck are those guys?
I gotta go with Tony G.
All right. Oh man. You know what? This is kind of a throwback, but if you know, you know. Kellen Winslow.
Kellen Winslow, senior or junior?
Senior. We don't mess with the.
You don't mess with
He's another button you don't press on the. Junior's another button you don't press on the.
Unless you're Josh. Fuck
No,
this
the
podcast.
computer did that. The computer did that. The computer did that.
Let's pick the worst team. Michael Vick, Kellen Winslow Jr.
On the field, Mike Vick, pretty good.
Yeah.
Off the field,
Not a good
shit
guy.
bag. He's a coach now.
When you
served his
got, yeah,
time.
when you got,
Hey,
yeah,
he
he
served
did.
his
He
time.
did.
I
He
had
did.
a
There's
set
a
of
lot
his
worse
cleats.
shit going on out there.
I love dogs.
I had a
Michael
s-
Vick served his.
I had
time.
a
Yeah,
set
yeah.
of Michael Vick Nike cleats, and they were phenomenal.
You know who?
So when you guys said, sorry, Mike, but when you guys said, "Hey, wear a jersey," I'm like, oh, I got one, and it's a Falcons Michael Vick jersey. I did not have it anymore.
You know who was worse than Michael Vick? Marcus Vick.
Oh, he
Oh,
was.
yeah, he's not good.
That was nepotism.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, would you already?
Tight ends, I said Kellen Winslow.
Okay,
senior.
so it's me. Fuck, a lot of my guys still fucking play.
That's fine, right?
Yeah,
They don't have to be retired.
it's fine. I'm gonna go. He doesn't play anymore. I'm gonna go Gronk.
Oh, that's solid. I I thought about him earlier. I forgot until now.
He's very, very good.
man.
Very, very good.
I'm glad you
Does
picked
it
him,
all. He
kinda.
doesn't just catch. He blocks
he was
too. So
solid.
he's all about it.
Yeah.
Gronk.
My fanship's going to be questioned, but because he took Gronk, I'm going Jason Witten.
Jason Witten is a phenomenal pick. Jason Witten.
He was a stud.
But is he better than like
know-
Travis Kelsey?
you know
Is he
who I
better
was-
than Kittle?
Oh,
I mean,
much
Kittle's
better.
a fucking. Well,
He was better than both of
their
them.
their careers are still. Well,
I don't think
Travis
Kelsey-
is
Witten was
young.
a lock. Like if it's
But-
3rd and 5 or less.
But if you're going off all
Witten.
time, and like if it's not just us debating, people are going to say, "How many rings does he have?" And
See,
if,
and that-
if
he
you
was
get
stuck
in
with
that
the
debate,
Cowboys,
I don't
though.
like that
Hold on.
debate.
That's
I don't
a
like that
terrible debate to
I know.
have.
He was
I don't
stuck
like
with
it
the
either.
Cowboys in the Tony Romo era. Give him a break.
especially in.
But that's the only argument that basketball people have is like, well, Jordan
it's-
has 6.
But it's different
Okay.
in football. It's
No, it's not.
different in football. Yeah, 100% it is. You have way more people on a field than you do on a basketball court.
You know who I almost picked just because I remember people hating him when I was growing up.
What's so funny?
Somebody in the chat said you're forgetting Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, fuck. Good guy to have on your side.
Aaron
I'll tell you that.
Hernandez.
I don't know about that.
No, you want him on your side, buddy. Trust me.
Do you remember Jeremy?
ain't dying
Jeremy
then.
Shockey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Giants.
From Miami.
He was not-
Saint. Yeah.
No, New Orleans.
Yeah.
New Orleans,
Ooh,
Packers.
he played for
Played
the-
for the- yeah.
My-
Did
my
he play
s-
for the Packers too?
My
I think
step-
so, no?
My stepdad fucking hated that
Yeah.
guy, and I
I think so,
almost
right?
picked him. Just
He went
'cause-
to the University of Miami, is what I meant.
Oh.
From Miami.
Yeah, but he.
Oh,
he
Greg
went on
Olson.
Any list I
Yep.
saw.
Hey, you know who would have been a good one too? Antonio Gates.
Antonio
Yeah.
Gates.
That's who I
And-
mixed up.
And a guy.
I had Antonio Gonzalez
Oh.
and Tony Gates on my paper. I'm like, this doesn't work.
a guy I forgot about until now, which I wish I would have remembered. I would have picked him, but Dallas Clark.
Dallas
yeah.
Clark or
Dallas
John
Clark.
Mackey
Yeah.
or Mike Ditka.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
do we got left? Just running? Or no?
No, that was it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's it.
The final pick. So for our listeners or watchers, whatever you're doing, this draft is going to get posted on our socials, on our Facebook. Go ahead and hop in there. Hit the corresponding like emoji to vote for your favorite team. Mine. And
Yeah, mine.
the winner will get something special, I guess.
Just bragging rights.
Yeah. Mike will
And
show you how to rock.
yeah, and we'll probably. I'm guessing when we post that, we'll probably post their. Dude, it did look like that. When you watch it
Hey,
back, you'll
Don't
see
do it
it.
slow.
We did
Don't
have
do
some
it slow.
pineapples.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's open now. I'm sure when we post that, we'll probably post their handle as well. So when we do that, click on that, like, share, subscribe to them.
thanks.
The Skol Hop, obviously, like, share, subscribe to us. I mean, I feel like that's a no-brainer at this point.
Austin, thanks for coming up, buddy. It
Oh,
was- it
I
was
had
lot
a
of
blast.
fun.
I'll come.
Yeah.
I'll come back if you guys will have me. Yeah.
No,
hey,
it's
if
our-
I win the draft, I'm coming back. I gotta.
It's our turn to come hang out.
All
with
You
right,
gotta
that's
what?
fine,
What were you-
that's fine.
finish that sentence.
Well, if I win the draft, I gotta come. Keep trying to win drafts.
Yeah, I
until-
hear you.
I'll be on until I lose a
Yeah,
draft.
we're,
All right.
Okay.
we're getting a
Okay.
draft whiteboard, so you'll be added to the whiteboard.
All right.
It's right here.
That's gonna go where the shelves go.
I'm gonna.
good
One of
thing we
these
didn't
days,
have
I'm
a
gonna
shelf.
fucking surprise you bastards with a goddamn belt, and I'm gonna walk in here going pop, pop, pop. Top 5 draft belt. They make custom belts.
The other
I
option,
know,
if
but,
we didn't do,
it'd be close. I won a lot of drafts before you joined the show.
if we stuck with our
well, that's
themes,
yeah, that's my point.
If we stuck with our themes, because when I was talking to them, I said, well, we could do football theme, but if we stick with our teams, our themes for draft, it would have been worst New Year's resolutions.
It's got to be working now because nobody fucking sticks with it.
Going to the gym.
Saying you're gonna have a revolution. I can't even say it.
Hey, at
Learning how
least-
to say the word resolution.
At least you didn't do like
Learning
worse-
how to speak grammar.
At least you didn't sound like a total dick doing worse Thanksgiving invites or show up or parties. Or
Oh,
Josh was like, "Don't come to my house.
Worst-
Don't talk about your weight
Don't
loss."
tell me what to fucking
worst,
eat.
worst things to do at Thanksgiving. Don't tell
come
me
over.
about your
Eat.
medical diet.
Don't tell me you can't eat peanuts, bitch.
All these people gluten free.
You go to Josh's
God's
Thanksgiving.
flipping us off right now.
you go to Josh's Thanksgiving and nobody's talking.
And also,
So,
also, if you tell me the food's gonna be done at 1, it better be done at 1.
I'm hungry.
So if anybody want to play cards, fuck you, shut up.
If it's done at 1:05, I'm leaving.
Don't Pretty games to play. Austin.
He was such an asshole.
Did everybody bring their muzzle?
And on our Christmas one about worst gifts to get, he ripped on his fucking grandma-in-law.
Oh, she deserves it the way it sounded.
Time,
I got your back on that, Josh.
She's just giving him back, man. Diet pills, shake weights,
Yeah, look at Austin. He's like, what?
Yeah.
a butt face towel.
I'll be calling that motherfucker out too,
cool.
Josh.
Yeah. Shit.
She's
No
just giving it
inheritance
back,
for him.
saying, fine, you want to make fun of me, Tubby? Lose it.
You ever heard of Stacker 2, pal?
My name's Josh Richter, and I take Stacker teeth.
Hey, Stacker, if you want to sponsor us, come on now.
You want to tell me not to tell you that I'm gluten and dairy free? Here's your fucking butt face towel, bitch.
Face
You want some
towel?
butter on your potatoes that I put real milk in? But Austin, once again, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Everybody, that's going to wrap us up for tonight. Reminder, we talked about it earlier, On Tap podcast event, live podcast event at River Ridge.
Absolutely.
Coming up in 2 weeks.
January 18th.
Whoa, real fast, boys.
January 18th. So hope to see everybody out there. Thank you once again, fellas. It's been a pleasure. We are the Mainstream Podcast. Good night.
It's where you want to be. We'll discuss the latest trends and the news of the day, and we'll tackle the tough topics in our own special way. So if you're looking for a place to escape and unwind, welcome to the Mainstream, we're one of a kind.